Yeah. What's up, man? It's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. 2 Media Today, USA Boxing. We are back. Let me go ahead and close this one right now. We back up in this BI, man. It's our boy, Coach Malachi. We back up in here, man. Another day, another dollar. Today is Thursday. What the date is? September the 14th. I think the day is Thursday the 14th. It is what? Let me turn this light up. It's a little too dark. September the 13th. As a matter of fact, I probably need to turn this one that's facing me up a little bit. Yeah, I'm good. I think I'm good. I'm probably tripping. It's the weed. Hey, shout out to, hold on, wait up, man. Shout out to D-Block. D-Block say, hold on. That D-Block. Doggone D-Block. D-Block say inevitable. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore, stand up. Facts. You know what I be laughing? D-Block be saying facts, right? Because we used to always talk about, I used to always laugh at this, I always laugh at this whole ass nigga over there with the Alphabet Boys. He always came in, facts! Facts! Why are you over here, my nigga? He always screaming facts, right? Like, again, like on YouTube, what I noticed in boxing, like, YTBC, they got some of the dumbest motherfuckers, like, out of the different content creator communities. But the YTBC, when it comes to the dumbest, like, you'll hear some of the dumbest content creators and some of the dumbest fan bases of all these content creators that you ever seen before in your life. True. These niggas is dumb. We're talking about slow as hell. Nigga be facts. Why are you over here, my nigga? Facts. Dude, just because you yell facts, don't make it facts. God damn. Shout out to Cooking with Search Senior. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Boxing Jim. Jims, what's going on? Hey, Jims, I'm going to show one of your videos, man. I'm going to show one of your videos, brother. The one you did with the Crawford and Crawford and Spence breakdown. How you broke down. That was real good. I'm not going to lie. That was real good. Y'all please go check out Boxing Gyms, man. Y'all please subscribe to that brother, man. That dude is very, very sharp. Can break down fight film. Very good at explaining it. His explanations, he give you rich dummy terms. What I mean by rich dummy terms is, he breaks it down to where even a child can understand it. Because a lot of times people have information, but they don't know how to deliver the information. So you can have the best information or the best advice or whatever in the world that could be good to the individual, but if you don't know how to deliver the message, sometimes the bringer of the message gets rejected because of his delivery or lack thereof of the message. You get what I'm saying? So it's very, very important how you articulate and get your message across to where everyone can understand it. You get what I'm saying? So I really like that. I like that. Like, because when they were saying it was a clone, no nigga, that wasn't the same Spence. That's how I know these niggas. I said, yeah, Al Heyman, my boss Al Heyman. You guys do know I get paid on the back end from Al. I said, yeah, my boss Al Heyman. This how I knew my boss Al Heyman was behind this. Because all of them got the same script. I said, these niggas reading, all these niggas saying the exact same thing. Everybody saying the same thing. Everybody? Everybody saying the same thing? Like, for real, though. Hold on. I don't know why this went away. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to. Everybody saying the same thing? I'm sitting there I'm listening to the show, but I'm trying to make sure we Gucci. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to make sure we Gucci. Okay, cool. You get what I'm saying? I said, it's the same goddamn script. Okay, it was a clone. It wasn't nobody. All right, so who signed the contract? Was it the real guy or the clone? I don't know. That's a good question. I think it was the clone. Okay, so the clone signed the contract. Okay, who that was that Crawford was talking to on the phone? When he was trying to make this fight, because he had to reach out to Spence and literally try to make this fight happen. Was he talking to Spence or the clone? I think he was talking to the clone. Okay. All right, that's clone. Okay, cool. Okay, so who that was that came to the arena with his mama and father and his baby mama? Was that him or that was the clone? Now that was the clone. They didn't know that was the clone. No, they didn't know that was the clone. They didn't know. See, the clone was good. See, the clone looked just like you. And the clone looked just like you. So they really didn't know the difference. True. And you figured this out all in your apartment? You figured this out all by yourself in your apartment, huh? Okay, cool. All right, good. Well, yeah, boy, you got a lot of time on your hands. Shout Shout out to my man, shout out to Boston Jim's, man.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $2 cash super chat on your boy. He said, "Go ahead, coach, do you?" Yeah, man. I appreciate your permission, fam. I was really going to show that, like, man, look here, the side of dude breaking this down. This the same nigga. Now this clone, I know y'all saying it's a clone now, but this clone is doing the same thing that Earl did. So this is a really good clone. You get what I'm saying? Only in the YTBC, like the YTBC niggas come up with some of the dumbest shit. Like, my nigga. Like, bruh, niggas be wrong, loud and wrong. Proud. They be saying it with their chest, too. Be wrong in the 2 left pair of shoes. Chest sticking out. Yeah, nigga. Yada, yada, yada. Facts. Dude, you stuck your chest out, said facts with all of that vigor, and you do know you're wrong. Dead wrong. You can show them evidence they wrong. Then they'll just move the goalposts. All right, yeah, but what about boots? What about boots? Sir, stop trying to move the goalposts now. I know you're very remedial, but listen, you got a lot of remedial YouTube channels from the Alphabet Boy, and their affiliates. They be very remedial, right? And then, you can tell when you got a remedial nigga because as soon as you catch them, they're going to jump to something else. And then when you catch them there, they'll jump to something else. They just keep moving the goalposts. They never, again, I tell you guys, that's why I told you guys, when I always teach on here a while ago, I always tell you guys about people who have the victimhood mentality. When you have a victimhood mentality, the victim will always find a way to become a victim in any situation. They find a way to become a victim. They lack accountability. They don't accept accountability for anything. It's never their fault. It's the white man's fault. It's the Puerto Rican man's fault. It's the Cuban fault. It's the Mexican fault. It's the Asian fault. It's the Indian fault. It's everybody's fault but these niggas. Like, those are the people. No accountability. Always looking for somebody to blame. Like for real. Nah, man, see, and guess what? They can never be wrong. No, see what it was now. I'm going to tell you something now. No, that wasn't him. Sir, could it be that you were just wrong? Could it be that you were just wrong? Could it be that, you know what, man, I was dead wrong about what I said in my assessment. I was wrong. These niggas don't never come out and say they wrong, right? Do you notice that? That comes from their lack of accountability. See, that's the lack of accountability right there. They never say they wrong. A man who don't have accountability ain't gonna never be wrong about nothing. True. That's what it is. Man, I was wrong, dog. Man, I was just, I can't be wrong. I refuse to believe I'm wrong. I can't accept accountability for me being wrong in my decision making. You know what? I gotta be a clone. Yeah, that's it. It's a clone. Yeah, say it was a clone. And then what happens is these low IQ, remedial, lack of accountability beta males that you have, beta male YouTube channels and their subscribers, what happens is that they'll start repeating it so much that they start to believe it. True. And then the niggas around them will start to believe it. Now you heard what he said? He said that pork chop went out on a date with them hog maws, and the hog maws got in a fight with a whole head cheese sandwich who was sitting over there with some chitlins, and the chitlins had got in an argument with Big Booty Judy. Big Booty Judy had chitlin juice dripping from her cheeks when she was giving the pot of chitlins a lap dance. And then what happened was Man came over with a napkin and he tried to wipe the chitlin juice off of Big Booty Judy's booty, but Big Booty Judy thought that he was doing something funny. So she turned around and fired on him too. And I'm like, sir, what does this have to do with you just being wrong? True. It ain't got nothing to do with me being wrong. I'm just saying that they're going to move in the goalposts again. That's just what it is. Shout out to Boston Jim's.
Hey, okay.
We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, Jim he said these niggas health professionals that can diagnose fighters on TV. They cold. Bruh, hey, Jim, you hit the nail right on the head. Nigga watching TV, yeah, dog, see, I dissected this, my nigga. What happened? See, let me pull up Exhibit A. Exhibit A, do you see this video right here? Right now, right here, Do you see the way Errol Spence's left eyelid? Do you see normally there's an eyelid that's sticking out in the corner of the eye, but this time that eyelid that was in the corner is sitting more in the middle, more center line. If you look very closely, come on guys, let me zoom in on it. If you look very closely and see that the left eyelid, the one that's in the far corner of the left eyelid was moved over to the middle, this is how you know that that was a clone.
True.
So wait, you the eyelid? So are you an eyelid professional? Yes, I've been. Listen, see, you guys don't know nothing about this. In my field of expertise, and then the crazy part about it, he'll have a couple of dumb niggas down there like, boy, that nigga said was deep. Boy, you heard what he said? Boy, that shit was deep. What he just said, boy, he dropping knowledge. He dropping knowledge. Do you know this nigga ain't said nothing?
True.
You do know this nigga ain't said nothing, right? You get what I'm saying? The victim will always, bro. They can never be wrong, bro. Never be wrong. Shout out to the Boxing Gyms for dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
My buddy say Gyms, he say boxing fans are the only fan base who can become lawyers, doctors, managers. He say Tina able advisors, matchmakers, analysts, coaches, promoters, whatever they.
True.
Hey, boy. I gotta screenshot that one there. Hey, boy, that's so true. Boy, hey, listen. Hold on. Hey, Boxing Gyms. Not only that, hey, these niggas game bangers, gangster disciples, vice lords, bloods, crips, mafia figures. These niggas is dignitaries. Like, bro, like these dudes, everything. The jack of all trades and the master of nothing.
True.
Bro, listen, boy, listen. Yeah, homie, I'm a manager, homie. I'm a manager. One nigga say he a manager, another nigga say he a lawyer.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Nigga, I don't got shot digitally by every internet game banger on the YTV. On the YTBC, and they got gangsters. They got content creators. Nigga, I swear to God, nigga, when I see you, nigga, I'm gonna do this and that. Okay, so, sir, you've been on YouTube since 1972. You threatened 7,500 people. Out of the 7,500 people you threatened since you've been on YouTube since 1972, how many people have you actually met and did something to? 0. You is the friendliest nigga on the YTBC. You the safest nigga on the YTBC. You ain't did nothing to nobody. You ain't gonna hurt nothing, and you ain't gonna let nothing be hurt.
True.
Motherfucker, hey, they be sitting back there with their keyboard and they ski mask, skied up. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, dog. Nigga, hold on. Yesterday you was a manager. The day before that you was a lawyer. The day before that you was a prosecuting attorney. The day before that you was a judge. The day before that you was a referee. The day before that you was a matchmaker. The day before that you was a call girl. The day before that you was a ringside announcer. The day before that you was a trainer. I'm like, man, how many hats you wearing, dog? Jill's hitting everybody on the head. These niggas, bro, you know what? I wish I would have thought of that. These niggas, bro, become managers, motherfucking matchmakers. Yeah, don't see what we got to do. And guess what? And they want to negotiate. Nigga, you ain't negotiated a whole canned cheese sandwich yet. You don't even know how to negotiate how to get a raise at your job if you have one. You don't know how to put yourself in the position of power or put yourself in the position of leverage to where, when you go ask your boss for a raise, you still ain't got that 75-cent raise you've been trying to get for 5 years. You don't know how to negotiate a 75-cent raise at your job, but you're going to tell a dude who got a net worth of 8 figures and 9 figures what they should be doing. They doing bad business. They doing bad business, man. Yeah, he don't know how to do good business. Says the nigga who begging subscribers for money.
True. true.
Yeah, see, hey, you know, and one of the nigga, motherfucker on the channel. Yeah, man, damn, woo. Hey, yeah, listen, hey, family, how you doing? I got the video. I can show it anytime I want to. Yeah, you know, I normally don't do this, family. I'm normally a little bit more responsible, but I went to the Alphabet Boy convention in Dallas. You know, I met Jabba the Hutt. I got a chance to rub on his pregnant stomach, 15 months pregnant. I was so happy to do that. But see, what I did, family, I took the rent money, and my wife, you know, I took the rent money, and I thought that I was gonna be able to, you know, hustle and come up with something before rent came up. So I took our rent money to go to the convention, to go to the Alphabet Boy convention, so I could see Jabba the Hutt. And after I saw Jabba the Hutt, then when I came back, then we had a notice on the door, and I was trying to catch the notice because I didn't want my wife to get it. But my wife saw the notice, and she said, "Baby, they put a notice on our door. They said the rent ain't been paid yet. What you? I gave you the rent money. You ain't paid the rent." Babe, check this out, babe. Babe, you ain't gonna believe what happened, babe. Nigga, what happened? Did you pay the rent? Yes or no? Babe, you know what? That rent money, yeah, I was gonna pay it. I walked by the rent office, but then I realized, I said, you know what? Bae already know I'm going to the Jabba the Hutt convention in Dallas. So what I'm gonna do, bae, I'm just gonna take the rent money and go to the Jabba the Hutt convention. And then when I get there, meet all of my broke brothers. You know what I mean? I just knew that I was gonna be able to raise that rent money back up while I was down there. And by the time I get here, you won't even miss it.
True.
You won't even miss it, but it didn't work out that way, babe. But don't worry about it. I'm gonna go talk to my subscribers and let them know that we shot on the rent this month, babe. Excuse me, subscribers. We shot on the rent. You know what I mean? You know, my wife got COVID, and you know, so we kind of shot on the rent this month. I was just thinking, you know, I know y'all got much love for me. Anything you can spell, will help.
True.
Oh, anything you smell will help, ass niggas. Man, nigga, you don't get your nigga. If you don't get your boy, you nigga, listen, nigga, you said you gonna do what to who? Oh, you gonna do what to who?
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different.
Man, shout out to doggone Jills one more time.
Hey, okay.
I'm dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Oh, you one of them niggas, huh? You one of them niggas. Oh, he said, what'd he say? A bunch of gangster decibels, black decibels, floods, scripts, lice lords. Man, come on, man. Nigga, I'm a G, nigga, I'm a G. I'm a certified G. Don't you see the letter G right here? This the letter G. I'm a G. Yeah, I'm a G. I'm the seventh letter in the alphabet. Y'all better know. Y'all better ask somebody about me. Let's go ahead and get into the show, man. Let's get into the show. The shocking truth. I'm finna tell y'all something. I figured out. Now, you guys do know that I have a background in Inspector Gadget, Cannon, Hill Street Blues, The Love Boat, you know, Magnum P.I., what's my name? Kojak, Hill Street Blues, Miami Vice, you know what I mean? New York Undercover, what it is, Law and Order, you know, Katney and Lacey, Murder, She Wrote. So I have my background, it comes from that. So I was able to crack the case. I figured it out. Hawaii 5-0. I cracked the case and figured it out. Mob Squad. I did all that. You know, Kenny Colombo. You know what I mean? I did that. I figured all that out, right? Check it out. How Shakur Stevenson struck a deal with PBC fighter Edwin De Los Santos. Coach, why did you title your headline that way for the show? It's very simple. I got a point I'm trying to prove. ESPN Ringside reported that Shakur Stevenson and Edwin De Los Santos have reached a deal to fight each other on November the 16th in Las Vegas, Nevada. Interesting. The key word in this is PBC fighter Edwin De Los Santos. Where am I going at with this, Coach? And when he said the Rockford Files, yes, sir, the Rockford Files. I used to love the Rockford Files. I ain't gonna lie. I used to love the Rockford Files. Coach, where are you going at with this? Coach? Oh, this is sweet. This is good news from a boxing fan standpoint, of course, I got money on Shakur Stevenson. This is good news from a boxing standpoint. De Los Santos is a PBC fighter, last time I checked. And he was able to cross the street and make a deal with Top Rank. Now, this is contradictory to what a lot of people were saying, because we have several examples of PBC and Top Rank doing shows, working together and stuff like that. But then people like to pick and choose when certain fighters have to cross the street and others don't. Pick and choose when certain fighters, I can't work with you because you're on the wrong side of the street, people, and they don't. So they're going to show you the wrong side of the street, this side of the street, we don't work with the other side. Well, they're going to show you all that was cap and lies.
True, true, true.
But let's continue. This exposes Frank the Duck Martin. I call him the Duck because that's what he is. I heard some information that, hey, man, Frank Martin turned down nothing. He had some people that was handling his stuff, turned it down. It's still a reflection on him. We're going to keep that same energy, because when it's dealing with a fighter like Crawford and other fighters that they don't like, they quick to label niggas who ain't duck nothing a duck. So what we're going to do is we're going to take their same terminologies. We're going to use their words and throw it right back at them. I love doing that, right? So this ducking ass nigga, Darkwing Duck is what I call him. I call Frank Martin Darkwing Duck. This exposes Frank Darkwing Duck Martin, better known as Darkwing Duck, as I said before, for the fraud that he really is. Can someone explain to me how PBC never does business with Top Rank, but this PBC fighter is fighting on Top Rank for one fight?
True, true, true.
Can someone explain to me how Edwin De Los Santos, who is a PBC fighter, was able to make a deal and agree to the deal terms to fight Shakur Stevenson, but Frank Martin agreed to the terms, and the next day he ducked and pulled out?
True, true, true.
Last time I checked, Frank Darkwing Duck Martin agreed to all of the terms to fight Shakur on November the 16th. The same day as Edwin De Los Santos is fighting Shakur Stevenson in Las Vegas. But within 24 hours, feathers went to flying everywhere. Darkwing Duck came out with his mask on, and he decides to pull out of the fight and duck Shakur.
True, true, true.
Yeah, for sure. There's no way to clean this up. Not in my eyes. Frank Martin is a $75,000 fighter, turning down career-high paydays and a shot at a vacant WBC lightweight super title that Devin Haney once had before he was stripped. By De Los Santos signing to fight Shakur, this exposes Darkwing Duck Frank Martin for the fraud that he is. Why? Because he's a PBC fighter. If that PBC fighter, Edwin De Los Santos, was able to make a deal with Shakur like that, how come Frank Martin made a deal with him but then pulled out, and then now he's talking about he ain't no duck?
True, true, true.
It's Frank. I hope De Los Santos don't pull out, but if De Los Santos don't pull out, then who did what? So you trying to tell me, so they all of them got the same boss, their advisor, quote unquote advisor, of course that's an inside joke, inside industry joke, quote unquote advisor, all of them got the same boss, same advisor. So why would the advisor allow the Dominican guy, Edwin De Los Santos, to go ahead and fight Shakur, but then he gonna stop doggone Frank Martin? Nah, we ain't doing that. I will address the super chats. No wrong side of the street politics, just plain old ducking. A lot of these PBC fighters hide behind the invisible man, Al Heyman, my boss, just to duck other fighters. That's what they do. We do know that call Al is code word for ducking.
True, true, true.
I think that's a known fact. I think everybody don't figure that out. Call Al is a code word for ducking. Like, have you guys ever watched Batman back in the day, right? I'm talking about the old Batman. Back in the day, when there's trouble in the city and the police department can't handle it, and you looking for some help, Commissioner Gordon will flash the bat signal in the sky, and Batman will look in the sky. and see what it is, and he'll come to the rescue. So in boxing, the back signal is call Al, call Al.
True, true, true.
It's true. That's the back signal in boxing. And that nigga say call Al, that nigga, Al know to come to the rescue. He like doggone Mighty Mouse. Here I come to save the day. Al come through that bitch, save the day. Don't worry about it, baby boy. You scared of him? Yeah, man, I'm scared of that nigga right here, man. That nigga a killer. Don't even worry about it, dog. I'm gonna be a shrewd businessman. I'm gonna give him an offer that he has to refuse.
True, true, true.
Yeah, I know who you want to fight again. Hey, Al, check this out, man. You know I'm a champion. You're one of your other fighters, a champion. I've been trying to fight him for 5 years, man. Anyway, we can work that out. Yeah, we can work that out right now. Listen, you with a promoter right now? Yeah, we really don't mess with that promoter. You gonna have to lead that promoter. Yeah, but you just did a fight with Wilder and Fury, and you just doing a fight with Sean Porter and Crawford. Hank Lundy and Crawford. Like, we got several examples where y'all do fights all the time. Yeah. You bringing it to myself. But see, the thing is, we have a terrible record with crossing the street. Every time we do cross promotion fights with that other side, they always beat our fighters' ass. So, but anyways, okay, you want to fight? Okay, we can make the deal. 95-5 split. 95-5, what your fighter gonna get? You only gonna give him 5%? No, 95% go to my fighter, 5% go to you.
True, true, true.
Then they don't work a deal out. Hey man, we tried to make a deal, he ain't signed the contract. And then what they do, then he'll send all his operatives on YouTube, and his operatives on YouTube and the mainstream media telling him sign the contract. 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, take whatever we give you. Like some broke niggas telling you to take whatever we give you, sign that contract. Nigga, you can't even negotiate a 75-cent raise at your local Piggly Wiggly job. Oh, Piggly Wiggly working ass nigga. Shout out to everybody who work at Piggly Wiggly. The local Piggly Wiggly, you can't even negotiate that. But you gonna tell a fighter who's a millionaire what to sign and what not to sign.
True, true, true.
You can't make this shit up. Boxing gyms is right. These niggas is managers, promoters. They so smart, they stupid. They know so much that they don't know a goddamn thing. From this point forward, now this is another thing I want to say. Now, no wrong side of the street politics, just plain old ducking. A lot of PBC fighters hide behind the invisible man by the name of Al Heyman just to duck other fighters. And when that fight happens, and when that fight happens or when it don't happen, right, Al Heyman gets the blame for fighters ducking. When in actuality, it's not Al's fault.
True, true, true.
Heyman don't want to work. He don't want to work with me. I'm trying to do business with him, coach, and Heyman don't want to work with me. We've been trying to get Errol to fight for years. He don't want to do it. And then next thing you know, this nigga hide behind. I'll be trying to protect these niggas. Man, look here, man. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I seriously doubt you find another PBC fighter. I'm talking about a big name fighter. A big name PBC fighter, I seriously doubt you see them fighting crossing the street anytime soon. Nigga gonna be like, man, look here. Because if you Al, you can use this as a teaching point. Man, look here, man. We done took 2 L's in the same month, within days. Look here, man. Cool boy Steph. I tried to get the nigga to fight Brandon Figueroa again at 120, I think 130 or 126, something of that sort. He didn't listen to me. He was adamant of going to fight the Japanese dude. He was anxious to go over there and fight Goku. The nigga wanted to go fight Vegeta. He didn't know that Vegeta was a Super Saiyan times 10. This nigga's a Super Saiyan times 10. You know what I mean? I try to protect these niggas. These niggas ain't listen. And then a couple days after that, doggone Spence, I've been protecting this nigga for 5 years. I put him in there with fighters, set up fights, people who was flat-footed, tailor-made for his style. I know he like to reach with the backhand. I know that he like to try to work behind that slow-ass jab. I know he like to put his head down and put his shoulder in your chest, to put you on there so he can bang your body. I know that he have hair with lateral movement, so I try to do my best to make sure from a stylistic standpoint, we protect him, put him in there with some good fights, and then I got all the media outlets on the payroll, so I get them to print some good stuff about him. You start printing up good stuff. See, this how this works. Like, I can literally take money right now and just pay different publications. Hey, man, I need you to say this about me. I need you to say that about me. I need you to say this about me. I need you to say that about me. And then they say, y'all going around, damn, boy, every time I turn around, everybody talking about coach. Everybody talking, look at they talking about coach, boy. This dude said something good. He said something good. That's how it goes. I know I come from that world. I come from that world. I know how it goes. I get it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So I say all that to say that niggas hide behind Al, right? Then Al got to get the blame. From this point forward, I don't want to hear anything else about Darkwing Duck Frank Martin. As it relates to Shakur and De Los Santos, this is proof that fighters want to fight each other. Fights get made when fighters want to fight each other. Facts actually get, and this is how it gets made. When fighters actually want to fight each other, that's how the fight get made. Frank the Duck Martin didn't want that Shakur smoke, so he ducked. Edwin De Los Santos, he says he want that smoke. He said he want it bad. And now he's going to get what he's asking for. This reminds me of the Dominican fighter and PBC fighter, Felix Diaz. Y'all remember Felix Diaz? He was calling Terrence Crawford out, said he wanted to fight him. He going to do A, B, C, and D to him, this and that, yada, 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 yada. This one, they was at 140 pounds. He was calling Bud out. PBC fighter. He chased Bud to an ass whooping. As a matter of fact, Felix Diaz got beat so bad that he quit in the 10th round.
True.
They retired him on the stool. He was retired. I predict that Edwin De Los Santos will put up a good fight. But in the end result will be the same. Shakur will dominate him for 12 rounds. I don't know if he'll stop him, but he gonna get his boy whooping. He gonna get his boy whooping. And I like De Los Santos. Strong fighter, powerful fighter. He's a good kid, Olympian. Like, he's a bad boy. I can't take that from him. He's a bad boy. But I got Shakur beating the brakes off of him. I know some of you guys think I'm crazy, but you thought I was crazy when I said that Terrence Crawford was going to stop Errol Spence in the 10th round. I said he's going to stop him at 10, and you're going to be surprised at how easy he make it look.
True.
I had niggas throwing money at me. I think Keena betted me $100. Boxing Scientist betted me $40. I had Trap from Orlando betted me $500. Then I had a couple of homeboys betting me. I had a couple of homeboys betting me $2,400. $2,500. No, $2,400 for one guy. Yeah, I had a couple of homeboys betted $2,400, and then I had another one betted $100. Niggas were throwing money at me. Like, literally throwing money at me. Like, nigga, you crazy, nigga. Because they believe the hype.
True.
But I will say this. If De Los Santos gets out of line and get too overly aggressive, because he is an aggressive fighter, he might get stopped. Remember I said that. What do you guys think about Edwin De Los Santos, who is a PBC fighter, being able to make the fight with Shakur Stevenson? But Frank Martin couldn't make the fight because he pulled out. Also, do Al Heyman get too much blame for certain fighters ducking and hiding behind their advisor? You know, it's easy to blame Al Heyman. I know I used to blame Al a lot. I'm not going to lie. I used to blame him a lot. But ever since I've been on the payroll, Al shot me a couple of dollars. You know what I mean? I get these big back-end checks, quote-unquote, sources say, from Al Heyman. You know what I mean? I started to see the error of my ways. Hate, like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments below. Let's read the super chats, and then I'm going to drop these phone lines. We got to get over 200 for me to drop the phone lines. Shout out to Michael Merriweather for dropping that $2 super chat. He said WBC mandate say 50-50 split for a vacant title. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't give a damn. They mandated 50-50 split, so be it. As a matter of fact, I don't think this fight is mandated though. It was mandated, but they canceled the purse bid or whatever. But it is what it is. I don't know. I don't know what they do, and I really don't give a damn, be honest with you, fam. But thank you for letting us know. Shout out to Shad.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, Coach, sources say Derrick James has a busy schedule and couldn't fully commit to Frank with Mel, Ryan, and Errol all scheduled for this year. Well, this is the thing, right? Derrick James, he say he trained out of the year, right? What they need to do, man, is I don't know, man. You got to get your staff. I think Jamel Charlo has another trainer in camp with him though. Jamel Charlo has another trainer with him in camp. So you get what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely. So Jamel understands, Derrick James got a lot of people. He got, like you said, he got Joshua. Oh, you forgot all about it. He got Joshua. Well, he ought to train Joshua for the year. I don't think Joshua will have another fight coming up. But yeah, you get what I'm saying? Ryan, you know, I mean, if he's still gonna keep that chin in the air, then that ain't gonna help him none. So, you know, he's busy. Maybe Derek J need to hire a staff, or maybe the fighters need to hire a staff. Because the fighters can hire who they want to hire. And you know what, man, check this out, man, Derek, I'm going to hire you for this, but I got this other dude coming along too, man. Y'all going to have to work together and see what we can do. Probably going to have to get a staff because, you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to figure out how did a $75,000 fighter and Frank Martin, nigga, you get a shot at the title and you finna make the most money you ever made? How does a $75,000 fighter turn down the opportunity to make his first 7-figure payday or somewhere close to it, and a shot at the title? That doesn't make sense to me. And if you got a team that did that on your behalf, you need to get rid of them.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
All praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, Mr. Al Heyman. Shout out to my man JC. Shout out to my sister Bless. Bless, how you doing, sis? Bless 365, salute. Shout out to my sister Elena, Swat Jones in the building, Gertz, OP Gamer, Boxing Gyms. You know, Boxing Gyms, man. Listen, man. I rock that dude. That dude. Like that, he's serious business, man. That dude is serious business. Know his shit. It's a couple of dudes, man. Blood Boxing, the historian, Ring IQ, Jules. You know, shit. I like Bruce Vane and motherfucking Bushido, but them niggas tight too. WCS. It's so many to name. There's some really good content creators out there. I really like these guys. They good. They're really good. They grown men content creators. Me, I be with the bullshit.
True.
Me, I be with the shits. I be with the shits. So I be with the shit. Yeah, these old whole ass nigga, man, fuck these niggas. I'm coming at these niggas right now, nigga. I ain't playing with it. Like, they say, coach, you gotta take the high road. I'm like, for what? Why should I take the high road when taking the low road? When taking the low road is so much better and it's so much fun.
True.
You know, what I'm gonna take the high road for? Hey man, you got to be the bigger man. For what? Nigga, I ain't but 5'6". I ain't gonna get no bigger.
True.
Been a little nigga all my life. What the fuck I'm gonna be the bigger man for? Fuck that. I ain't being the bigger man and I ain't taking the high road. Fuck them.
True.
That motherfucking bullshit, nigga. Anyways, Anyway, man. If you sitting here watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Tell some nigga, take the high road. You got to be the better man. No, sir, I am not. I can promise you, I am not the better man, bro. I told you, nigga, I'm the worst Capricorn you ever want to meet, boy. Like, listen, boy. Hey, listen, I am the worst Capricorn you ever want to meet, boy. Petty, revengeful, spiteful, don't know how to let shit go. Like, no. Yeah, I'm the worst, dog. I'm the worst. I like. Guess what? I like to troll trolls too. If a nigga trolling, I like to troll trolls. Hey, I remember that time. Y'all remember that time? I'm finna drop the phone lines, guys. Remember that time we went live and what the nigga name BF was live, right? He went live at the same time I went live. I fucked around and I said, "Come on, guys, let's pull up on this whole ass nigga live." I had went over there to his chat. And I had shared the screen, right? So everybody in the show was watching me. I shared the screen. I was leaving comments in the chat. I said, yeah, I said, yeah, nigga, what's up? Everybody in the chat, BF, it's him, it's Coach, it's the Super Troll, it's the Super Troll, it's him, niggas want the nigga here, nigga want to sit in gun emoji. True. Hey, bro, hey, I used to troll hard, boy. That's why I got that name, the Super Troll. over that BF chat, they call me a super troll. Boy, I don't chill that a lot though. I don't chill that a lot. Y'all don't know. I used to be toe tagging the body bagging. I really don't toe tag and body bag like I used to. Now, you know, I just sit back and chill and just have fun. You know, like I'm so good. I make my enemies promote me. You know, I make my end. I got niggas. You know, and again. You know, I got niggas like Janitor. I got niggas like Janitor Farty. You know, he making shows and thumbnails dedicated to me. I'm like, damn, Jabba the Hutt. You know, he doing shows dedicated to me. I got a couple of these fools around here, the ops, making shows about me. And I'm like, man, this shit really work. They don't understand how I'm using them to promote me. And I tell people what I'm doing. Dude, this is exactly what I'm doing. And they turn around and fall right into it. These niggas promoting me. They keeping me popping in the YouTube algorithms. I'm averaging 1,000 subscribers a month. Haven't spent the dime on ads, to run ads. I'm averaging 1,000 subscribers a month. Like them niggas is working for me. I just throw it out there. They take the bait, bite the cheese, and next thing you know, people hit me over here. They hit me over there. They hit me over there. I'm talking about people who don't like me. I'm good. I'm that good. I'm that good.
True.
I'm that good. I promise you I'm that good. Anyways, Stephen A. Smith, talk to me.
Let me address something to some of the haters out there about me. Y'all can kiss my ass. Twice.
It's very easy. It's very easy. I'm that good, man. Anyways, we're gonna before we get into the show, before I drop the phone lines, we're gonna go to a short station identification break, and when we finish, we finna drop these phone lines.
About you. And ever since that first night, it seems like I've been going crazy about you.
Mint green chrome in the butt, burnt orange 550. Say the pinky ring pimp, give love pussy. Seafood, big pool, make your girl look. Backwoods, big grill, watch the chef cook. Talk slow, big smoke in the moonlight. Knock your doors down, shout it till your mind right. East Point, Fulton County, where a nigga from. Got love.
I got this app on here, right? I got this app on my phone, right? I want you guys to get, if you're a content creator, I want you to get this, right? I want you to get this. The app I got on my phone. This app right here. Is this YouTube Studio? I think it's YouTube Studios. Could be YouTube Studios. I don't know. Let me see. Nah, it ain't the YouTube Studios. Damn, one more. Anyways, Coach, what does this have to do with anything? This is simple, right? I got a list of. I know where all of my subscribers come from, what content they watch, what content they like to watch. I have an app right here on my phone that tells me that. I know who watches who, what videos, and a lot of people in the chat like to watch, what you click on, what titles. I told you I have a background in marketing. So it's my duty to study this stuff. So I understand how YouTube algorithm works. I understand my audience very well, and I understand the audience who don't like me very well. So once I understood the ones who didn't like me, I know how to make them like me or support me indirectly or directly. You get what I'm saying? Because I study them. I look at, okay, these niggas over here. Oh, this where they at? Oh, this how many views they? Oh, okay. Oh, this what they doing. Okay, let me go ahead and do this here right quick. Bam, bam, bip, bam, bam. Shaka laka laka laka, boom, and then bam. Next thing you know, everybody talking about you.
True.
That's how this works, man. Shout out to Tone the Goat, man, and Lil Boosie, man, and them Water Boys.
I know how to get this money.
Talking water. My bracelet costs about 40 and my necklace costs a quarter. Talking water. I go stupid like on Boosie. All this jury got me foolish. All this water. All of these diamonds, they bright, so you gon' see me at night. All of this water.
Let's get ready to drop these phone lines. But before we do, shout out to Gloria Day and the fabulous Set Trips.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play. We don't play. You ain't heard. They be tripping. We be tripping. So they swerving on. No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust. Niggas gonna bust.
Phone lines is open right
You wanna
now.
talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Yes, sir. Phone lines open, man. It is what it is. Hold on. Let me go ahead and open up these phone line right here. Got a call coming in, guys. Got a call calling in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Maintain, Queens, New York.
Maintain, Queens, New York. Talk to me.
Coach, what happened? I thought Shakur was scared of De Los Santos. I thought he was scared of him, wasn't he?
That's what the people who don't like Shakur say. They say he was scared of him, but he's fighting the guy, and they ain't gonna bet no money on De Los Santos. But that's how it is. They say he was scared of him. Now they moving the goalposts again. It is what it is, man. You know how it is, Maintain.
I'm gonna say it like you say it. Make it make sense. None of this shit makes sense to me.
I mean, a lot of these guys, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, one thing I will say about these guys, they are the same. They don't change, and they're consistent. They're consistent at being inconsistent. They're gonna always move the goalpost, change, flip it, do whatever. So it is what it is, man. You know how it go.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Yeah, it's just that obviously I'm a fan of the show. I've been listening to you, and you're right. He's gonna suffer that Crawford treatment, man. He's not gonna get a fight, and what's gonna happen is 4 or 5 years from now, when he's supposed to fight a big name like Tank or whoever it is that he's supposed to fight, that's the biggest guy. You know what they're gonna say? He ain't fought nobody. He ain't done shit. 80-20, 70-30. Yep. He's gonna get the same shit, Coach.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, and it's the same group of people. It's the same message. Rinse and repeat. Okay, he ain't fought nobody, and this and that. Okay, well you do know that. Okay, this guy he's trying to fight don't want to fight him. They'll punish you. Because that's what it is. They don't like the guy, so they'll punish the guy who they don't like and give the guy a pass who they do like, even if he's doing some flaw shit. So that's just how these guys are.
Yeah, it's disgusting, Coach. It's disgusting. But listen, man, I appreciate your time and allowing us to chime in and join the chats and all that, man. So keep doing your thing, Coach. Much respect.
Yes, sir. You too, sir. You too, brother. Shout out to Maintain, man. Salute, fam. We got to get the likes up, man. We got 560 people in here and less than 300 likes. We got to get the likes up. We need 42 more likes. We got to get the likes up. So, as I was saying, bro, if Frank, listen, if Edwin De Los Santos can make that fight, Frank Martin could have made that fight as well. Like some of these dudes, like some of these guys, and again, I'm not gonna say a lot of you guys. I was checking out a video from I was checking out a video, I think from Bushido. Caller, hold on. And he was saying that somebody from Frank Martin's team might have dropped the ball on it. It wasn't Frank Martin necessarily himself. When you're a $75,000 fighter, you ain't making no goddamn money. So $75,000 fighter, like, bro, you gotta make sure you snatch these opportunities. Now, if he don't fight Tank Davis next, which I seriously doubt he will, now he don't lost out. He don't lost out on a title shot, and he ain't get no money. So unless I ain't gonna promise, hey man, don't worry about it. I'm gonna promise you, dog. I got some pork chops back there, pickled pig feet, a whole head cheese sandwich, and I got a pot of neck bones and $75, for you, right now. I'm gonna take care of you on the back end later on. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Coach, My name is Nathan from St. Louis, fellow Capricorn. I think we're the same age. I've talked to you before. Salute to you in the chat.
Can you repeat your name, brother? It was very staticky and not staticky.
Oh,
I couldn't hear you.
it was breaking up. Okay. All right. So my name is Mike. I'm calling from St. Louis. I'm the one that put the WBC man in the super chat.
Okay, I got you.
Okay. So the reason I put that in there was because Frank and Shakur, according to the WBC, were supposed to name amount because it was a vacant title. Father and Shakur, they tricked me into thinking they were going to negotiate this fight in good faith. So he took their word for it and let them take the lead, since he thought they were going to do it fairly.
Who
He's supposed to get 50-50. But Frank, according to the WBC, that's the rule.
You said Tank?
That is the rules.
No, you said Frank.
Frank Martin.
Okay, so this
according to the rules, that's why I put it in there.
No, this is the issue. Yeah, this is the issue with what you're saying. The Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson, the fight that they was going to have, they was going to have a purse bid to fight each other, and the purse bid got canceled.
No. Because they got canceled.
Wait, your phone,
Bob Arum in Top Rank.
Your phone breaking up, man. Again, man.
Wait. I'm on Wi-Fi. Hold on. Let me get Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you on Wi-Fi.
In Top Rank live. Bob Arum and Top Rank live and claimed they were going to negotiate in good faith. Because the rules state.
Who told you that?
The rules. Just look it up.
No. You said Bob Arum lied and told Frank Martin he was going to negotiate in good faith.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you what I'm saying, because the same thing happened with Shakur and the Jamel Herring fight. Shakur and Top Rank, basically, they yanked Jamel Herring out of him.
Sir, who told you? Again, who told you that? As it relates to Frank Martin, who told you that?
I know. Well, I know because with Jamel Herring, he got shafted out of money, bro. And he was the champion.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. How he got shafted out of money, but I'm not trying to conflate. I'm not trying to conflate the two, Jamel Herring and Frank Martin. As it relates to Frank Martin, you said that the reason why that didn't happen, the deal didn't go down, that Frank Martin agreed to. So you saying Frank Martin agreed to a deal, and the reason why it didn't work out because Bob Arum lied to him. So my question again is this: how do you know? You said you know. How did you know? Do you have any information that you could reference me that I can find that, sir?
I mean, of course, I would give the negotiating room, but come on, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure out. Jamel Herring did not get what he wanted because they turned around and double crossed him, just like they told Frank, "Hey, Frank, don't worry, 50 room. We're gonna negotiate and give you the money that you want." Then when they said, "Okay, we'll go with Top Rank to do the bidding," then they come around and say, "Here, take it or leave it."
So how did the De Los Santos fight get made?
Because they ain't nobody. Who is it? He ain't nobody.
Frank Martin ain't nobody, sir. He's a $75,000 fighter. He's no bigger than Edwin De Los Santos.
People know Frank better than they know him.
Both of them on the same level, sir.
People know Frank better than they know him.
Yeah, I don't know who those people are, but I get what you're saying.
Boxing fan.
Yeah, I'm a boxing fan, and both Edwin De Los Santos and Frank Martin's on the same level.
Let me say this, man. Y'all are genuine, man. For one, you tell Devin that Shakur is supposed to get 50. And do him right, but then when the shoe gets flipped around and now it's time for Shakur and Top Rank to do the right thing, then you tell Frank, "Oh, they can just take $1 million."
Who is you?
Come on, man. Fuck that.
Oh, no, but I'm saying, who is you? I mean, I'm lost.
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about the Shakur Stevenson apology.
The Shakur apology? What do you mean?
The Shakur Stevenson apology. The people who are trying to cape for Shakur Stevenson.
So are you trying to cape for Frank Martin, sir? Because that's what it seemed like that you're trying to do.
No, I'm not. I just want to be. I want it to be fair. If you're gonna call it, this way on when it comes down to Shakur, then you got to call it the same way when it comes to Shakur and Frank.
Well, what I'm asking you, sir, is you say that you know that's what happened, and I asked you how do you know, and you don't know. You gave your opinion on it. You don't know. That's your opinion. Just because you have an opinion on something, you have a right. Hold up. You have a right to your opinion. You have a right to your opinion. I don't have to agree with it. I have a right to my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. Do you know what me and you can agree on? We can always agree to disagree. Is that right?
That's cool. That's true. That's very true. But I'm just saying, why can't we have consistency though?
Yeah, I mean,
why can't there be if everybody can be objective instead of being subjective? I don't think we would have any problems in it.
But see,
you know what I'm saying? If everybody could just be objective.
But see, this is the issue. You can't tell people to be objective. I'm being objective in my opinion, but if you a subjective person can't tell someone to be objective. Because if that's the case, I can say you're being subjective yourself. But in your mind, you're being objective. In my mind, I'm being objective.
No.
So it still go back to the same thing, sir, that we can agree to disagree. That's it. Like your point. Your point. But your point is what, sir? Your point is the reason why that fight didn't happen with Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson. It was all Top Rank and Bob Brown's fault. Is that what you? That's the gist of what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying they double crossed us. The rules state it's supposed to be a 50-50 split. Frank and his team went with Top Rank because they were supposed to do fair business. They didn't do fair business.
All right, but shout out to Mike, man, from St. Louis. Salute, fam. Your point well taken.
All right.
Sorry about that, guys. I didn't expect that call to go that long because I do have other calls calling in, but sorry about that, guys. The phone was breaking up, man. Like in certain spots, I think it was calling on the Wi-Fi or something. Because I don't have the Wi-Fi on my phone at all. Caller, what's your name when you're calling from?
Curtis from Long Beach.
Curtis from Long Beach, talk to me, fam.
Man, if dudes don't call in and, make claims, they need to do some research first because when you look at all the facts of this situation, this ain't even got nothing to do with Top Rank or PBC. It was Frank Martin. Like, he pulled out on his own. You know what I'm saying? And all the reports that's coming out now is PBC not even happy with what Frank Martin did. Because what happened was they agreed to terms and PBC didn't cancel the purse bid. They both agreed to come to terms and that canceled the purse bid. And then Frank Martin asked for more money. PBC went back to Top Rank and said, hey, he wants such and such. They gave Frank Martin another $200,000-$300,000 or something like that, possibly even more. And that's how he got to the $1.2 million or whatever it was. They got him more money and he still pulled out. So people making these claims, y'all don't even know what y'all talking about. Frank Martin not even a PBC fighter. He's an Errol Spence fighter. You know what I'm saying? So it was all Frank Martin. Like, don't call here talking about Bob lied. It didn't have shit to do with Bob. Bob gave the nigga more money. Like, come on, man.
Listen,
like, y'all crazy.
This man is a $75,000 fighter. Every report that came out said that Frank Martin is the one that pulled out of these negotiations. From the left to the right. He the one that pulled out. My question is how they was able to make a deal with Edwin De Los Santos, a fighter from the same company, PBC, but the fighter Frank Martin that agreed to the terms, all of a sudden he pulls out of the fight. Now the brother called and say, well, Bob Bell tried to pull a Machiavelli. That's not what's being reported. What's being reported is Frank Martin, changed his mind on the deal. Frank Martin is he just want to be treated fairly. The nigga is a $75,000 fighter. Anything more than $75,000 is good. It's all to the good with him. It should be.
Man, he wasn't even the A side against Michelle Rivera. So what y'all think he gonna get from Shakur? Like Shakur, like
The
come
million,
on, man.
bro,
Like,
them
y'all niggas is crazy.
million ain't enough. It ain't enough. I'm like, dude, you made $75,000 your last fight. Guess what you gonna make your next fight? Probably about 75,000 to 100,000 your next fight.
He might not even get a fight. You know what I'm saying? Rumors was floating around that he pulled out for a Tank fight, but Tank and his camp already released a statement saying, man, you better go ahead and try to get your core back. Like, we ain't fucking with you. Like, so Tank ain't fucking with him, man. Like, I don't know. Like, it's Frank Martin. He fucked that up. And he might not even get a fight this year.
Hey, but shout out to Mike from St. Louis, man. But brother, like, yeah, man, people know Frank Martin. All the Boston fans know Frank Martin more than know Edwin De Los Santos. I'm like, dude, Frank Martin and Edwin De Los Santos are literally on the same level, like popularity wise. Like the only thing Frank Martin is known for, he's known for being Errol Spence's fighter. That's it.
That's it. And the only reason he got the shot, and the only reason either one of them got the shot is because they're fifth, they're number 5 and 6. The first 4 people in front of them said they don't want to fight Shakur, so that's why they got the shot. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't got nothing to do with who Frank Martin is. He's just the next dude up. Okay, you said no. Edwin De Los Santos, you next. Okay, you want it, so we ain't even got to go to number 7. That's the only reason they ain't in the picture.
The fact of the matter is this here, man. Edwin De Los Santos is up next. Frank Martin is back at home, waiting to get his next fight. That's it. So that's the fact of the matter. So it is what it is. But shout out to Curtis from Long Beach, man. Salute, fam. Thank you. Shout out to Mike. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a damn dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said if Shakur is making more than 1.2, then it's not a 50-50 split. Okay. All right. Fact of the matter is right now we have Edwin De Los Santos and we have Shakur Stevenson fighting each other. We had Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin fighting each other. But Frank Martin, for all the reports that I've seen thus far, Frank Martin pulled out. Everybody, you know what I mean? Frank Martin is the one that pulled out. So, whatever the reason, okay, Bob M, whatever, the white man did this, yada, yada, whatever. The fact of the matter is, what's being reported, this man pulled out. Edwin De Los Santos is up next. They didn't have any bad issues making that fight with Edwin De Los Santos. We got that fight coming up. Frank Martin back probably on Errol Spence's ranch somewhere. Carla, what's your name when you calling from?
I'm Coach Eddie from ATL.
Man, Coach Eddie, talk to me, fam.
What's going on, Coach? We got a lot of definitely going on, huh? Yeah, man. Everybody ducking, man. I guess that's how we got to this point. It was a whole bunch of ducking. Esau Cruz, everybody ducked. Shakur Stevenson. Now, at least De Los Santos, took the challenge.
Man, De Los Santos,
hold on.
De Los Santos want the smoke. De Los Santos say he want the smoke. He say he gonna put hands and foot on Shakur. I'm riding with Shakur on that, but he want the smoke. We ain't hearing about no issues. We ain't hearing about none of that. It's the same promoter, Bob M, same fighter, Shakur Stevenson, same company, PBC, same owner, Al Heyman. So I mean, it is what it is now. It is what it is.
Exactly, Coach. I think we done got to. The reason why we at this point right now has been a whole bunch of bad decisions and bad business moves, you ask me. Like me, even Stevenson said he should have took the Devin Haney fight. He should have took that fight. Because he was going to make more money. It was a higher lower risk, higher reward fight. Because this fight against De Los Santos, one thing about those guys, from Dominican Republic, those guys are hungry, man.
Yeah, they fight.
That guy, I'm picking, Shakur to win the fight.
Yeah. Now that's real. Now them
motherfuckers
fight. I remember. What's the name? What the dude name is? Felix Diaz. I remember when Crawford fought him. He from the Dominican Republic too. And I remember they had that fight. He was, he kept saying he wanted Crawford. He got him. Now Crawford beat the shit out of him, but he came to fight. He did cut the fight.
Yeah, they're gonna come.
Yeah,
they're gonna come to fight, Coach. And like what Stevenson kind of remind me of, it's like a young Cassius Clay. He's brash. He got that look. He like running his mouth.
Yeah.
But you remember when Henry Cooper had almost knocked out Cassius Clay when he was young.
Yeah, for sure. That was in London. That was in London, right?
Yep. I almost had the Ali out, man. That's what I'm saying. Some of these guys, man, these low risk, high risk, these are high risk, low reward fight because this is a more dangerous fight than the Devin Haney fight because Devin Haney is not really known as a puncher. So that would have been a better fight, and that would establish you, as you fighting only top guys. Now you don't kind of, downgrade yourself fighting, fighting a contender type of guy, and that guy has everything to win and nothing to lose. He's gonna come out and he's gonna fight hard, man, to try to make a statement, because he's hungry.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
He just got to be careful and watch out, man.
And he has punching power. He has punching power. So Stevenson know that he got to be on point with this guy. And Stevenson, this is his opportunity to become a champion at 135 as well. So this is a high stakes fight. And for me, Coach Eddie, this is a high stakes fight. The hungriest dog is going to get the steak. I'm expecting Shakur to fight a perfect fight because he's going to need to fight a perfect fight for this guy. But I just got him. Just outclassing him. And I think as the fight goes on, Shakur is always very, very in shape. His stamina is always on point. I think in the second half of the fight, I think that's when De Los Santos is gonna start getting beat up. Second half of the fight.
That's right. That's right, Coach.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, this over there, Coach. That's my call, Coach.
Shout out to Coach Eddie. Salute, fam. Yeah, I think the second half of that fight. November the 16th, that fight is. Oh, that's in 2 months. So in 2 months, man, I'm seeking to lock some bets in. Man. Hopefully I can get Keena. Hopefully I can get Keena and a couple of more people that want to bet on the fight. Hold on, guys. I can't catch nobody in the street really that I know of because ain't nobody really gonna bet on them. I got this Dominican barbershop that I go to get a haircut in, but them dudes don't really gamble like that, to be honest with you. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's good, Coach? It's Hashirama from PG County.
Hashirama, talk to me.
What's going on, Coach? So I was in the Chitlin circuit today, and I was overhearing that those Wakandas are basically trying to make Shakur out to be like some duck, this and that, but for not taking the Haney fight, what they're basically doing is they're trying to redirect the smoke from Frank Martin, right? Which I get, right? Because he's at Earl Spencer's lapdog. Cool. Right, but here's the thing. Here's what I was really looking at before. I really don't think that what's his face. I really don't think that Frank Martin's team, really wanted to fight because, he was getting a generous amount of money to begin with, right, from the first offer, right, which was like $800K, allegedly, right. So then they came back with a counter offer, right. There might have been a good chance that the top rank might have said like, nah, fuck that, we're not paying you that, right. But they still agreed, right. But I think they did all that to do this because the purse bid was the very next day. So had it gone to purse bid and the companies would have bid and Frank Martin eventually pulls out off of that situation, it would have looked a lot worse. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's all smoke and mirrors at the end of the day. I really don't think he wanted to fight at the end of the day. So that's what I think it is.
All of the fingers are pointing at Frank Martin. It's not Al Heyman. It's not Errol Spence. I'm hearing all of the fingers pointing at Frank Martin. Now, I'm hearing conflicting things as it relates to Derek James, the trainer. But I'm like, I don't know what the situation like with the trainer. But I was listening to Bushido's video, and I think they were saying, from what I was hearing on there, not Bushido, but somebody he was playing was saying something of the sort that, Frank Martin had people on his team that negotiated stuff, and somebody on his team turned it down that was negotiating on his behalf. I don't know. I mean, that's crazy, but for me, this guy is a $75,000 fighter. That's what he got paid that's what he got paid his last fight. $75,000. So, man want to get treated fairly. He don't want to get robbed. This man was making 10 times more than what he ever got paid, or even more. So that's what's throwing me off. Like, okay, you get what I'm saying? That's what's throwing me off.
Yeah. Well, let's look at the clarity now, right? Now we know why they call him the Ghost, right? Because he literally hit Ghost. We ain't heard from that man since. So I think he's making the situation worse.
Yeah.
Right. But whatever. That's beside the point. One last thing. So I overheard the show yesterday that you're not cool with KQ, whatever the fuck his name is no more. Why is that?
I mean, KQ, he all right. You know what I mean? He all right, dude. But I ain't really got no issues with him or whatever the case may be. But it is what it is. I mean, You know, he
No worries.
he with who he with. I ain't got nothing personal against him. It's just that I'm just backing. I'm back the fuck up off of him. To be honest with you, I don't be in this chat.
Yeah, no worries.
It ain't no issues. It ain't really
No worries,
issues,
no worries.
Yeah.
But anyway, Coach, thank you for taking my call. You have a good one.
All right, salute, fam. Shout out to Don Juan. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said PBC is trying to freeze out Shakur like they did Bud. He said there is no way Martin makes the same money fighting a PBC bomb. Duck season is here all over again. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, like to fight those in-house fights that he's fighting over there. Don Juan, he's not gonna. He ain't gonna make shit. Like his last fight, he made $75,000. So what is he gonna make? Well, I might be looking at him like, hey, my nigga, you had a shot. We let you go over there to fight him. You had a shot to make $1 million, and you know you turned that down. So it ain't no telling when they gonna get him back in the ring. I'm calling. Hold on. Yeah. He said PBC trying to freeze him out. I mean, the thing is Don Juan. Top Rank have enough 135-pound fighters over there themselves, and let's say this. You know, Top Rank has some fighters that's over there that turned down Shakur Stevenson as well. So it's not necessarily really PBC. You got to look at Lomachenko said no, he don't want no smoke. George Camboso said no, he don't want no smoke. There's a couple of Top Rank fighters that turned them down as well. So it is what it is. I'm calling. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is M1 from the BX.
M1 from the BX. Talk to me.
Yo, Coach, like half an hour ago, man, I was in Texas, man, and I went to go see yesterday's price and today's price. And I asked him, I said, yo, what's up with this Martin shit, man? He said, you think I'm gonna let this boy get in there with motherfucking Shakur, man?
Yeah.
So he could beat his motherfucking ass like Crawford did to my other boy?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, this is just a joke. But
Yeah. I mean, I know. I hear what you're saying, but this is the thing, man. Like, I think again, Al Heyman is, you know, I'll get a lot of blame for stuff, and I've definitely been known for blaming Al for a whole lot of shit. But what I realize is Al Heyman is a businessman. If he allow you to go across the street to go fight another fighter so you can make your highest payday, he's not, you know, that's what you really, really want to do. He's not going to stop you. We saw what happened with Cool Boy Stealth, and then we saw what Errol Spence was able to do on his own, you know, with him and Crawford talking to each other, working it out, making their own fight with the network. So, but if you adamant about it, so be it. I just feel like, wait a minute, dog. This is your opportunity not only to make your highest payday, but fight for a title.
Yep.
And you turned it down. So I can't blame Al Heyman. And some people are saying that maybe Derrick James advised him to turn it down or whatever. But then Derrick James ain't nothing but a trainer. So at the end of the day, as a fighter, if you got an opportunity to make more money than you ever made, the decision lies with you. If you are the final decision maker, if you are in a situation in your career where you are the final decision maker, what you say goes, then okay, then he should have made that call. And from what I'm hearing, it ain't nobody on his team did nothing. That was him. So
this is Wild done AJ in a smaller scale. But yeah, I wanted to ask you a question, like Coach. PBC is, you know what I'm saying? After these 3 fights with Canelo and after the fight with Crawford, you know what I'm saying? All these fighters are gonna fight, right? They don't got no young fighters.
Mm-hmm.
What they gonna do after all these dudes fight? You know what I'm saying? A year or 2 from now, because they don't have that many. You know what I'm saying? Like Top Rank or even Golden Boy, they got a lot of young fighters. You know, Eddie Hearns.
Yeah.
Got to get a lot of young fighters.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, you know, you saying the PBC, what they gonna do?
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Once all of them fight, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're gonna do.
Well, I mean, you know, that's a damn good question, man. Because okay, they have Tank, so they good with Tank, but Rolly Romero. Jamal Charlo was probably on his way out the door. Jamel Charlo, ain't no telling how long he's going to keep fighting, but he's not big in boxing circles. So, he's not big outside of the boxing circles, to be honest with you. He undisputed, and don't nobody even know he undisputed. They got Canelo for 3 fights. Spence, now a lot of people saying he washed up, this and that, because of the whooping that Crawford put on him. But I don't know. Like they're gonna have to develop some fighters, because this is the thing. Like once people get tired of, because Spence fought all of the in-house fights he can fight, right? So now there's only so many in-house fights you can fight until people get tired of seeing this same old tread. Like, do you roll out Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia again? All right, we need to have a Keith Thurman and Danny rematch at 154. To try to spark some interest. We got Tank. Tank can fight anybody, but Tank is in the point now to where a lot of his fans want to see him fight some names. They want to see him fight names now. But they have Tank. Outside of Tank, man, Spence, Wilder's old. Ain't nobody really talking about Wilder like that no more. He hardly fight anyways. Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, they hardly fight. They fight once every 2 years or something of that sort. So I think the only active fighter they have is probably Tank and Spence when he's healthy. So you get what I'm saying? I don't know what they're gonna do, bro. I really don't. They gotta develop some fighters, because Pitbull Cruz ain't it. Roland Romero ain't it. Whoever else they have. Yeah. Whoever else they have. So, but shout out to BX, shout out to M1 from the BX. Yeah, and whoever else they have, That's one thing I will say about Top Rank. They keep some young prospects. But their business model is different. Top Rank keeps some young prospects. That's Top Rank is known as a promotional company. It's a good promotional company to sign with when you're starting out your boxing career. If you starting out your boxing career and you coming out of the Olympics and stuff like that, starting out your boxing career and stuff like that, they are the company that you want to go with. Now, once you learn the business and get big enough, then people always leave Top Rank, because now you don't learn everything you needed to learn. You know what I mean? You move on. But yeah, but they I ain't gonna lie, but Top Rank got some Hall of Famers. They got a lot of Hall of Famers they put out, bro. I'm calling. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Mo?
Rob Boy Fresh, talk to me, fam.
Guess they don't build them in St. Louis like they used to. That Bama's terrible. Where he come with that? Damn, St. Louis used to be real. I don't know where he can't be from St. Louis. What's some of the outskirt places? Is that Henderson or wherever, some places on the outskirts? That damn ain't from St. Louis. As far as you forgot to ask him, I was just dying for you to ask him. 50% of what? That's all we need to know is, where did we doing a 50-50 split on what?
Man, no.
What would the 50%? What would the 50% split be on?
Man, I don't know, man. Bro, to be honest,
exactly. The reason why, this is what people don't, and I told you this, and I've been telling you this for damn near 2 years, Mo. You need to do some type of aptitude test before you let these Bammers get on this phone. I'm not bullshitting you. First, what are we doing 50% off of? We doing 50% off of what Shakur make, or are we doing 50% off of what Frank make? So if you add all that up, you think so. Shakur making $3 million and Frank making 100,000. So it's gonna be 50% of $3 million. So Frank gonna get 1.5 and Shakur gonna get one. Come on, Mo. Like, what are we doing? The reason why, this is what people don't know. Companies do not want to go to purse bid. You understand what I'm telling you? Mm. So that's why they agreed outside of a purse bid, because if it goes to purse bid, Frank would have gotten less, and PBC and Frank handlers would have had to open up the books. That's something they don't want to do. Just like the NFL, just like Top Rank, they don't want to go to these purse bids, Mo. That's why they try to negotiate before the purse bid get there. If that shit went to purse bid, do you know that Frank probably would have got like maybe $150,000?
It's double what he made his last fight.
Yeah, so he would have got that. Top Rank would have won a purse bid with $300,000 or whatever the fucking case may be, and then Shakur have a minimum. It don't matter. Shakur don't give a fuck. We can go to purse bid. My minimum gonna be the same. Yeah. I'm gonna get whatever the 50% of this purse, and I'm gonna get my guarantee. Yeah. Where is PBC gonna get? Because they not gonna put no money up. Is PBC gonna bid $4 million for that fight? Are they gonna bid $1 million for that fight? You dig what I'm telling you? So that's what I'm saying, Mo. You can't. When Bammers call this, man. You need to do some type of aptitude test, man. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. They don't, Mo. They don't.
Yeah, I mean, the phone, Ron, the phone going in and out. And again, I like to let people talk, say what they're gonna say.
Yeah,
Like listen, I knew he was wrong.
Yeah,
I knew
no,
he was
I
wrong,
got
but
you, I got you, I got
look,
you.
man, I'm trying to get out. I'm like, we was on the phone for over 6 minutes,
I
going
know,
on
I
7
know,
minutes.
you
I'm like, man,
I
I ain't
know,
finna be
but I'm
arguing with
like,
this shit, man. Yeah, you know how it
still
is.
need to figure out what that 50. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out 50% of what. Okay, we agree. 50%. 50% of what? But at the end of the day, I want to say one thing. Shakur and De Los Santos is a way better fight than Frank Martin, though. But that's another thing. He don't even look at enough boxing to know who fucking Edwin De Los Santos is. I was like, it's a way better fight. If you see Edwin De Los Santos last 3 fights and you see Frank Martin last 3 fights, what fight is more entertaining? Edwin De Los Santos and Shakur.
Yeah,
Shakur will dog walk Martin. Now, Edwin De Los Santos will make Shakur work for a little bit, a couple more extra rounds. It's all going to be the same. Shakur going to win by UD. You dig what I'm telling you? But that's all I got, Mo, man. These motherfuckers be lunching. They don't build them like they used to in St. Louis. But I ain't going to put that tag on him. I don't think he's from St. Louis. I don't care what you say. What do you see? He ain't from St. Louis.
All right, shout out to Rob Boy Fresh. DC stand up. No, man. I mean, again, man. I like with me, bro. I'm on this good. I'm on this good chronic. The last thing I want to do is be arguing with a nigga about something. I'm like, man, that's what you say. That's why I said what I said. I say, look, man, only thing we're gonna do, we're gonna agree to disagree, bro. That's it. I'm not agreeing with what you're saying, and I don't even feel like arguing right now, tongue wrestling about it. And I'm not saying the brother wanted to argue, but it is what it is. That's how he feels. So be it. Okay, whatever. Caller, hold on. Shout out same old Scope. Hey, okay. Esco for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, what's the boxing channel you recommended? Boxing Gyms? Yeah, Boxing Gyms. Boxing Gyms. Gyms is spelled with Gems. Gyms. Like he's dropping gems. Yeah, Boxing Gyms. That dude, that a real deal. Shout out to Michael Merriweather, dropping that $2 super chat. He say, look up the WBC rules, you clown. What I'm gonna look up the WBC rules for? I think you totally like missing the point, but it is what it is. It is what it is, Mike. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach, man? This your boy Shark, man, coming out of Columbus, Ohio again.
Man, Shark from Columbus, Ohio. Talk to me.
What's up, Coach? No, I had a question. I wanted to get your take on people using the Shakur Haney contract dispute versus the Frank Martin Shakur dispute. Because I'm like, Shakur is a 2-weight division champion, and he got a bigger fan base than Devin Haney. So I'm like, how are they gonna say Shakur was ducking him, and now he got to reap what he sold because he ducked Haney, and now he trying to do the same thing to Frank Martin. And I'm like, Frank Martin don't really have no place to even. I mean, he do. Don't get me wrong. It's hard to get a name in boxing. He got a little bit of a name, but this man ain't never fought with a title. This man ain't never had a title.
He's a prospect.
He got like one notable fight versus Rivera.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't use them two in the same. That's not the same situation. What's your take on that?
No, my take is this. Not only that, but this is my take. Devin Haney, think Bill Haney, whatever. I saw what everybody else saw. There was a tweet that was put out there. Now, I don't know if Bill Haney, Devin Haney physically gave, faxed, emailed Shakur Stevenson a contract. I don't know. All I know is I saw a tweet that was sent out there by either Devin Haney or Bill Haney that said 75-25, whatever, right? Shakur apparently rejected that. So I said, okay, normally when people, you know, when they do business, when you negotiate, you never take the first offer, right? So they negotiate whatever. Again, I don't know what the fuck happened as of late to that. All I know is Devin Haney is now fighting, moved up to 140. He's fighting Regis Prograis, and Shakur Stevenson is now fighting on Edwin De Los Santos. That's all I know. Were there physical, real contracts? Were there negotiations? Whatever, I don't know. Bill Haney went around on the circuit You know, because he got a couple of media outlets that he has under his thumb. He got his message out there. Yeah. And so now those guys are repeating Bill Haney's message, you know, like the Alphabet Boys and the people that he affiliated with that he show up on. And I get that. I understand that. I get that. So he is winning the information war as it relates to that. But what really happened, what really went on, I have no idea. I really don't. I just saw something on Twitter. That's it.
Shakur's baby bud, man. Yeah. I'm talking about, man, he got these niggas running for their motherfucking life, man. And it's sad, bro, because at the end of the day, that's one thing I respect about Top Rank. Top Rank really developed their fighters, man. You get a chance to fight a whole bunch of different styles. They gonna throw you in there with somebody that could beat you. Yeah. And it's like, bruh, like, this is a good fight. We should have had the fight. They keep changing the narratives around so much. Oh no, I just wanted to get your take on that, man.
Hey, so this is the thing, though, right? The narrative pushers, you got to understand, like, this is how you know. This is how you know it's controlled. It's information coming from the same source. When you see several content creators or media outlets pushing the same narrative one way, the question you have to ask yourself is, who does this narrative or information benefits? If it benefits one side, then that tells you that that's the side that's paying the media outlets to push out that narrative and that propaganda. That's how this works.
They under that PBC umbrella. I ain't even think of that, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's how this works. So it's very easy to figure out. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 10 different media outlets saying this. You know, they pushing the same thing. Well, this dude ain't fought nobody, or he did this, or he signed the contract, or that, or what. You know, whatever. Like I've seen it. I say, damn, how come? And then when I do my research, it's all coming from the same source. That's what it's all about. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, and you know, and that's the part of the game. That's just a part of the game. So, baby, shout out to Sharp, man.
Did you actually give Martin a chance? Did you actually give Martin a chance versus Stevenson? I don't really give him too much of a chance, man. I don't think that simple. You know, they good at that simple little basic style that Derrick James teach, but I just don't think that's gonna get them far enough against dudes like Bud and Shakur and even dudes like, if you want to be honest, I don't even think he could beat like a T.O. or damn, what's his name, man? But yeah, like that simple thing, I don't even give him too much of a chance. So at the end of the day, he should have just been lucky to even get in the ring with Shakur, man. You know, that's a hell of a fight to put on your resume. Win, lose, or draw. You know, you're gonna up your fan base. You're gonna get your bag up. Like, man, he should have took the fight, man, because you ain't going to get too many more big fights like that. I don't really think Tank want to fight him. I don't really think they want him and Tank to fight for real. People keep saying, he holding out for the Tank Davis fight and all this and all that. But why would they do that when they trying to build both of them up? Why would they have them take each other's head off right now when they already heard the story about Frank Martin cracking Tank in the sparring session and all of that? They losing fighters, so they got to rebuild new champions. So they not finna let them just go in there and take their head off right now. So people can say, he holding out for the Tank fight. I honestly don't believe that, bro. I don't believe that. I don't believe they finna make that fight happen right now. He should have took that fight with Shakur, and he should have got his name up, his resume up, win, lose, or draw, man.
All right. Well, shout out to Sharp, man. Columbus. Salute, fam. Yeah, so that it's an information war, guys. I don't know if you guys ever heard of information wars. It's an information war, right? So information war is, you know, once it's waged by whoever has the power to control or pay the media, then, you know, that's what it is. So it's a lot of this stuff that's going on, information wars going on. That's what it is. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
What's up, Coach? Is your never D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore, stand up.
D-Block, talk to me, fam.
So we talking about Martin. Man, fuck Martin. He ain't about shit, Coach. You already know that. He abducted him already. So I'm done with him. I don't give a fuck about him. His ass to stay over there with Errol Spence and sleep and take over, whatever the fuck they want to do. Next fight, spar him for Terrence Bucks. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Martin. He can go lay off somewhere else. He's already old, man. Ain't he 30 years old already? He ain't gonna do shit in boxing. But we talking about
I think about 20. I think about 28, 29, somewhere up in there. Somewhere.
We talking about the cool Shakur Stevenson, coach. And he's going to take on Mr. Edwin De Los Santos, PBC fighter. Man, this fight going to be the same way when Terrence Bud Crawford fought Diaz at 140. PBC got him over and he got his ass whooped. And he was a decorated amateur. But this motherfucker, Dos Santos, he's not even pedigree, coach. He ain't got no pedigree. He's Dominican, which I got respect for Dominicans. But when you look at his record, coach, because you got to do your search, because you got to come with facts. See, he got his ass whooped back in 2022, coach, January the 7th, by William Foster. Do you know who William Foster is, coach?
I remember
He's
that
a 15-0 fighter.
I think it was 8.
He ain't ranked nowhere. Yeah, he ain't ranked.
That was an
nowhere.
That was an 8-rounder, right? That was an 8-rounder.
Yep.
Yeah,
He ain't ranked nowhere, coach. An American. You know what his nickname is? The Silent Assassin. The Silent Assassin. You know, he's so silent, coach. He's not even ranked in any of the WBC, IBF, WBA, WBO. He's 15-0, and he beat De Los Santos. How the fuck does De Los Santos get to fight Valenzuela? And even that fight was tougher, and he got his ass put on the ground, too. So you telling me, all these people right here on chat, oh, he's going to give him a hell of a fight. Even I think it was Coach Eddie. I don't know who said, it's going to be a tougher fight than Martin. I'm going to tell you something, man. Shakur Stevenson is going to go in there and slaughter him like Crawford did Diaz. And I come with facts. What you got to say with that, coach?
De Los Santos, he's a good fighter, man. He has punching power. He's young. I think he's like 22, 23 years old, something of that sort. So he's younger than Martin. I think Martin is about 28,
De Los
29.
Santos, coach?
Yeah,
he's young. He's young.
Yeah. Olympian. So yeah, this is a good fight. I do think this is a better fight than the Frank Martin fight, but it depends on how much stock you put in Frank Martin. If you feel that, hey, Frank Martin is a slick black fighter, so some people, if that's the narrative, if that's the angle you want to go at, the slick black fight. we saw what happened to the slick black fight at Cool Boy Steph. But if that's the route you want to go, but I think this fight is probably a little bit better. Because of the punching power of De Los Santos. Again, I have him fading in the second half of the fight. I think the second half of the fight, Shakur gonna take over and just box circles around his ass. I think if De Los Santos try to be too aggressive, he gonna walk into a whole bunch of goddamn traps. So he's gonna have to be very methodical in this approach. Shakur is not Rayo. So I think he's gonna figure that out. But November the 16th, we're gonna see what's up. What do you think about what do you think about two PBC fighters, Frank Martin, Edwin De Los Santos? One guy pulled out of the fight, and some of his fans say that, hey man, it was Bob Arum, this and that. But that same Bob Arum was able to work out a deal with another PBC fighter in Edwin De Los Santos. And Al Heyman didn't have any issues with it. And this is the thing, right? The first fight with Frank Martin and his team agreed to all of the terms. So they had everything they liked. And the contract that they received was according to the terms that they agreed to. But they say that Frank Martin pulled out of the fight. So now he's doing damage control, basically saying, no, I ain't pull out of the fight. I ain't do this. I ain't do that. Okay, well, how they was able to make a deal with another PBC fighter. So two PBC fighters, one guy, $75,000 fighter, that's what he got paid his last fight, he, pulls away from a deal that he agreed to, and the other guy makes a deal just like that with him, the same situation. What you think about that?
I'm going to let you know, and it's so easy. It's right there. Who got the loss and who ain't got the loss? Who got who behind him? You're right.
De Los Santos has a loss. He has a loss behind him. He has one loss, yeah.
He lost in the fourth. I think it was the fourth fight behind this. He's won 3 in a row by KO. But being honest with you, coach, I mean, people can say what they want to say. De Los Santos ain't shit, and that's okay. I respect him because he's a boxer, so he is shit in that way. But in pedigree, he ain't shit. Now, Martin, if we go with Martin,
he good. He good.
Yeah, he all right, coach. He all right. I've seen him fight, coach. I seen him how he fights, coach. And I don't. When he fights Shakur, like you say, coach, there's levels to this game, and you can't with the goat in front of you, the young goat. Shakur Stevenson, he's going to slaughter him. So he could be whatever you want to be, but he'll never be what he wants to be. And I'm telling you that's the truth, coach. I'll come with facts. So Martin, all he did was just duck him, coach. And it's fact. I mean, he could say whatever he wants to say. Same shit, coach. He ducked him. The only thing is he don't want to let that old go unless they got something good for him, which it could be Tank Davis. But we already know Tank Davis don't fight no brothers, coach. And that's fact. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville. Fuck him up, stand up.
Yeah, I think shit. I think Tank could kill Frank Martin. To be honest with you, like I know people were saying, well, what the guy said. Somebody I did hear a rumor. I didn't even hear a rumor. Somebody was saying to me that Frank Martin. I think I read it somewhere. Somebody might have made a video on it that Frank Martin was he did something to. They say he beat Frank or gave Devin Haney some work and sparring. And I'm like, man, like that's the oldest trick in the book. We heard this shit with Errol Spence when he gave Floyd Mayweather the black eye and this and that. Like just rumors came out of nowhere, right? And I'm like, I think they use that as propaganda to hype the fighter up. You get what I'm saying?
It's a brand new day. Take a whiff, Mary J. It's such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Got a twist, Mary J. It's such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Take a hit, Mary J. It's such a nice bouquet. Hey, it's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Hey, it's a brand new day. Take a whiff, Mary J. It's such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Got a twist, Mary J. It's such a nice bouquet. It's a brand new day. Take a hit, Mary J. It's such a nice bouquet. Hey, it's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Come along.
Yeah, man. So I mean, like this guy was doing. You hear all this stuff, man. Yeah, man. That guy, yeah, man. He gave Tank some work. Man, I don't believe that shit. I'm just being honest with you, dog. Like, I don't believe that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't believe that, bro. I'm just saying me. I don't believe that, fam. I don't believe that. He whooped Tank in sparring. Like, who came out with that, anyways? Like, a lot of this shit. Like, where is this? I'll be like, where this shit coming from? Like, where is this shit coming from? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't believe that. Caller, what's your name when you call it from?
What up, Coach? Martin from Jersey. What's happening?
Martin from Jersey. Talk to me, fam.
Coach, is there any way that you could, I don't know if they have those yet, is there any way that you can have like a device that, and we can name it the nigga-splaining?
Oh, nigga-splaining.
So when somebody comes and starts nigga-splaining and filibustering, the device...
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Drops the call immediately, so that way I could call, and somebody that can make sense, make a phone call.
Yeah, like a nigga-splaining alert.
Yeah,
nigga-splaining alert. Nigga-splaining alert.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, nigga-splaining.
Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Coach, that being said, your boy from St. Louis, what the hell you talking about? Listen, these guys, they be making up shit like as they go. I mean, he sounded like he probably is a Earl Spence fan. That's why he said what he had to say.
Yeah, I think that's
and listen, man, Martin, man, that's it. There's no way around it. You can't make up nothing, because you cannot tell me that you can't make a fight. You make $75,000. They offer you $1 million. So let's say, for example, it wasn't $1 million. It was a lie. It was I don't know, 500,000. You make 75,000 before that.
Yeah.
And to say that nobody knows De Los Santos, that means nobody knows me. Because if anything, De Los Santos' last couple of wins have been more impressive than him, than his fight.
Yeah,
he looked like he lost his last fight.
I mean, exactly. Look like, man, more boxing fans. Now, you don't know, sir. You can't speak for boxing fans. You can speak for yourself. You can do that, but you can't say boxing fans they know more of Frank Martin than they do Edwin De Los Santos. That's not true. You don't speak for boxing fans. You speak for yourself. So it's obvious. It's obvious that I get it. Frank Martin's your guy. You're leaning towards him, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
But don't come at me trying to make it seem like you're being objective when in actuality you're being subjective. The same thing that you're accusing me of. So the only thing we can do, we can agree to disagree. That's it. I'm not trying to prove my point to you, because I don't care what you think about my position. You know what I mean? Nor should you care.
Exactly.
Nor should he care what I think about his position. We agree to disagree, and that's it. I'm on this good green, man. I ain't finna be doing all arguing anyway.
And one more thing to one of your subscribers, Thug MD, you're gonna get your fight. Remember, Thug MD was kept on talking of De Los Santos. Listen, I'm Dominican. He about to get his ass whipped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care. He look like he my cousin, but he's about to get his ass whipped. He's gonna catch one. But anyway, Coach, I'll talk to you later, brother.
All right, man. Shout out to Martin, man. Jersey, Brick City, stand up. Yeah, I be hearing all these sparring rumors. Yeah, man, my nigga, he did this. Yeah, this what went down in sparring. And yada, 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 yada. And I'm like, man, all right, shit. That's why I'm like, okay, well, sir, where did you hear that from? Like, is there any information that you can reference me to where I can look this information up? Oh no, I ain't got no references now. I'm just saying, but these are the, I'm like, okay, all right, sir. So you basically give me your opinion, and you bringing your opinion to me as a fact. Okay, I get it. I get where you're coming from. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Go fight. Y'all fight each other. I'm busy, motherfucker. I'm busy.
Y'all gonna fight each other. I'm busy. Motherfucker, I'm busy.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro hand.
Look here, man, if you sitting there watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, y'all share this video, man. Share the show, let everybody know that we on. Share the show. Please sign up for the newsletter. It's pinned to the top of the chat. That's just in case anytime I go live, drop a video. I drop 2 videos a day before the live. You will know. I send a message out because YouTube don't always send out the notifications. But if you sitting there watching the show, don't want to hit the like button, hate watching, Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck-mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Listen, I hate to see a motherfucker, man, like, dude, you got opportunity, man, get some bread, man. They got to get that money, man, and take advantage of opportunities when they get out, when they present themselves. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Keenan Demetrios, North Carolina.
Keenan, North Carolina, talk to me.
Coach, I think we got something. I think we can go ahead and maybe start looking at them odds for the bet.
I mean, we ain't necessarily got to look at no odds. You like De Los Santos. I like Shakur. We just bet head up.
I know, but I kind of want to look at the odds. I just want to. I'm a bet, but I just want to look at the odds and see what the odds, man, say. But you said we send the money on the week of, right? Anyway.
Yeah, the week of. Yeah, we do it the week of the fight. That's all.
All right, bet. I got a proposition for you though. I got a proposition.
What's that?
So I was gonna bet, something like you were saying in the 100, 200 range. I'm thinking 200 though. I might, depending on the odds, I might do 200. But what I want to do is I want to bet on the fight straight up, right? Stoppage double. If somebody gets stopped, it's double, right?
I mean, if
right?
If that's what you want to bet, I mean,
Do you want to?
I mean, yeah, I don't care.
Okay, so we can do that. And then I got another little proposition, all right? And then for each knockdown, that's an extra $50.
I mean, we can just keep it simple. Like, we ain't got to do all that.
Why keep it simple?
I mean, each knockdown, this and that. I ain't betting all that. I mean, if you want to bet on the stoppage, we can do that. If you want to bet who's going to win, we can do that. But other than that, that's it.
We can just do straight up, and then we can bet if it's a stoppage, it's double.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
All right. And also, man, you gotta stop, bro, man. Shakur, man, that dude not Crawford, man.
No, I'm not saying he's Crawford. I'm not saying he's Crawford, but I like him over Edwin De Los Santos.
It just seems like every time his name come up,
he's a great fighter, bro.
It just seems like every time his name. He is. I'm not saying he's not. But he's a great fighter at 126 and 130.
All right. Well, we finna find out November the 16th how great he is. This
we are.
This what I want now. I don't want you to do. I don't want you to do what the Errol Sexuals did now. If because I promise you I'm not gonna do this. If Edwin De Los Santos beat Shakur Stevenson, I'm gonna say, man, he beat the guy. I'm not gonna say Shakur was a clone. I'm not gonna say Shakur wasn't the same Shakur. I'm not gonna come with no excuses. I'm gonna say Edwin De Los Santos beat him. If Shakur Stevenson beat Edwin De Los Santos, and I'm gonna give him his props. I don't want to hit nothing about, man, Edwin De Los Santos wasn't the same. His baby mama was bow-legged, and it was a clone. Just just give it up. Yeah, just give it up. That's all.
You know what I'm actually gonna say if Shakur beat De Los Santos?
What?
Shakur, from what we see, he is who he say he is, and you know why I'm gonna say that?
Why is that?
Because Shakur done shot himself in the foot. He been so worried about being Mr. Boogeyman, Mr. Get this man a chance. Now he fighting the most dangerous guy in the top 10 for probably the same amount of money. He could have been making more money fighting lesser competition. I mean, fighting not lesser competition, but let's say you fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney ain't gonna beat your ass. Devin Haney gonna jab you, back up, jab you. But De Los Santos can hurt him. He can get hurt fighting De Los Santos for real.
All right, well, you know, if Shakur, if Shakur is what he say he is, then he want the tough fights. You know, the top dogs want the top guys in order to prove. That's the only way you can prove your greatness. You got to fight other great fighters. We're going to find out if Edwin De Los Santos is what you and others are saying he is. Then guess what? We're going to find out November the 16th. And if Shakur Stevenson is what I say and others say he is, we're going to find out November the 16th. All I'm saying is, regardless of who wins, I don't want to hear no conspiracies, no clones, none of that. Just we got to give it up.
I ain't got no excuses. You know me, I ain't got no excuses. Even with the whole Ryan Garcia situation, I mean, they did document it. But, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, shout out to Kingdom Man, North Carolina. Stand up. Salute, fam. See, that's where I'm at. I understand that styles make fights. And I know this. I understand that styles make fights. When I look at this, and I look at what is this guy good at? I'm calling, hold on. What is this guy good at? Okay, what type of style he is? Open handstands, closed handstands. What is it that he like to do? What is fake game like? What is trap game like? What is the defense like? How does he slip shots? What does he bite on? What is his weaknesses? What is his tendencies? What kind of habits he show? So I look at all of that. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, when I make my decision. But I mean, yeah, hopefully, man, I think I'll be able to get me some bets, man, on this fight, man. Y'all got an opportunity to get my money. Please come get it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? This is Ron. I'm calling from Duval, Jacksonville, Florida.
Man, Ron from Duval. Salute. My daddy from Duval. Salute, fam.
Oh, what's up, G? Hey, some good niggas from Duval.
Them Duval don't play, boy. There's some gangsters in Duval.
For sure, Coach. For sure.
Niggas Duval ain't gonna be fucked with, boy. Ain't nothing to be fucked with.
Not at all. Gotta be careful, man. Yeah. But no, Coach, I was gonna say, yeah, I think the Frank Martin, that's just a clear duck from Frank. I don't really foresee him. I think he a little bit of a hype. You feel me? But I do feel like Shakur, when this next fight with De Los Santos, it should be a good fight. But I got Shakur by stoppage. I was watching De Los Santos. He get a little reckless sometimes, and Shakur might be able to capitalize on some of that and stun him. But, yeah, I think between Shakur and Keyshawn, they're going to be running stuff down in 130, 135. I don't see too many people messing with them, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I think Shakur and Keyshawn, they really don't have just a whole lot of punching power, but they're young. They fast is all outdoors. Like, these motherfuckers fast, defensively sound. They really don't make that many mistakes. And
right.
And they have good stamina. So that's another thing I'm looking at too. Like, okay, when the fight goes into deep waters, which dog do I like? Which dog I know that's still gonna be standing strong, got strong wind, got good stamina, and you know I kind of like, you know, that's what I'm looking at. Because like the great Custom Model says, you know, fatigue make cowards out of all of us, and I'm gonna see what's up. So both of those guys, they, you know, we gonna see what's happening with Keyshawn, but Shakur, yeah, absolutely.
Now, I gotta ask you, how do you think, what chance you giving Charlo in this fight against Canelo end of the month?
Then I'm gonna be honest with you, Ron. The thing is, I like Jermell Charlo a lot, but the thing is, he's not accustomed to fighting at that weight. That's one.
Fact.
Now he may rehydrate to that weight when he fights at 154, but it's different than actually being accustomed to fighting at a certain weight. That's one. But two, he's coming off a quote-unquote hand injury. I say quote-unquote because I don't know if he was really hurt or not. I think maybe he was just sitting out because he didn't want to fight Tim Tszyu, you know, for whatever reason may be. But he's coming off a 16-month layoff. This month is his 16th month not fighting. So what I'm wrestling with is I say, okay, you know, Canelo don't seem pretty much every style known to man. And I look at some of the flaws from a defensive and offensive standpoint that each fighter have, right? I know Jamel Charlo was big, has a jab, strong, this and that, yada, 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 yada. But, Canelo has very, very, very good defensively sound fighter. He slipped, trap, counter game pretty good, catches, parry shots very well. And he's going to come forward, bring pressure. And Canelo's going to the body. He's going to the body. So, I'm leaning towards Canelo to win this fight. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really am leaning towards him to win this fight.
Facts. Yeah. I've been trying to tell my homeboys, I'm a Charlo fan, but it's just, it's not quite Wilder Fury 2, but when I saw Wilder fight Fury the first time, I had to go with what what I'm seeing from boxing. Right. And I think Charlo on a good day gonna have a hard time with Canelo. I don't think you're going to hop off the couch 16 months layoff. Yeah. You understand? And then just go and beat a pound for pound guy 2 weight classes above where you usually fight. Yeah. But, it should be a good fight though. But, I done already put about 5 on Canelo, 500 on Canelo for the stoppage. Because I just don't see Charlo. I see Canelo hitting him hard to the body. He fight in spurts. Yeah. He take rounds off, but at the same time, Charlo gets very, very reckless. Yeah. And, he starts throwing wild, especially if he feel like he got you hurt or something like that. Yeah. And I can see it, something buzzing him, and Canelo a good finisher too. So, yeah. Yeah. But that's all I had, Coach.
Man, shout out to Ron. Duval County, stand up, man. Let's get the super chats out the way. Man, shout out to my dog, Ron Boy Fresh. Hey. Okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Got me some stick kicking right here, y'all. Rob Boy said Reggie Davis will stop prospect 30 Frank in 7 rounds. Believe that, Slim. Yeah, I don't run. I don't see what other people see. I like Frank Martin, but they're gonna talk about he'll whoop Tank. Well, he was whooping Tank and sparring and. I'm like, no, I don't get whooping, Tank, and sparring from Frank Martin. I just don't see that. Caller, hold on. Shout out to Ebony76. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, shout out to L.
Super chat received.
Ebony, what'd you say? Hey, what'd you say, Ebony? You said I'm still pissed. I don't want to see Stevenson and Santos. He said, what you say, sis? But I guess that's what we're getting for now. Boo. Hey, but Ebony, no, but you got to understand now. This is the guy that a lot of people, Edwin De Los Santos, he's an Olympian, this and that, so, he's a good fighter. I'm not going to say a lot. He's a good fighter. And to be honest, this fight on paper, I got to say on paper because Styles make fights, but on paper, this fight is a better fight than Frank Martin. But it depends on how high you think of Frank Martin. Like the brother who called the show, I'm pretty sure he loves Frank Martin. He probably feel like Frank Martin is high up there, even more so than Edwin De Los Santos. So it just depends. It's subjective to the individual, but that dude pretty good. And he's a hard hitter too, sis. Shout out to Robert Williams. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Robert say MS failed to realize that Martin and Shakur turned pro 6 months apart, and Shakur already a 3-time champ. While Martin being moved like a prospect, it's levels. Yeah, you know what though, Robert? I think Martin started boxing late though. I think he started boxing late. To be honest, I don't know exactly which year he started boxing, but I think how old he was when he first started boxing. But I think he started boxing late. Shout out to Brady 12. Brady 12, what's going on?
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Nelly Conte. What did he say, Coach? How the movie coming? The movie is. I think I got shit. The movie's pretty much done. I have one more story that I needed to put in it. I was supposed to. The movie is done, but Carla, don't hang up. The movie is kind of done, but it's another story I need to put in there. I got to put the Everclear story in there. The story about the guy who, I told you when I was in the Nation of Islam, we pulled up on this dude, and he didn't want to admit that Jesus was a black man. And so we were trying to convert him, get him to come to the mosque. I'm putting that story in there now, and it has to be very detailed. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, coach? It's D-Block. 2 times.
D-Block, talk to me.
We're talking about how we cannot compare Terrence Bud Crawford with Shakur Stevenson, right? I think that's the caller said. We're giving him too much credit.
Well, I think I know Keenan said, well, he not Crawford, but a lot of people didn't think Crawford was Crawford until they saw what he did to Errol Spence. So now they're forced to realize that Crawford really is that guy. So maybe this fight right here with Edwin De Los Santos, if Shakur can beat him, which I'm sure enough predicting that he will, especially going to pull away from him in the second half of the fight. I think that's going to let people recognize that Shakur is that guy. Now, what I do foresee is this here. If Shakur beats Edwin De Los Santos, he's not going to get credit for it. The same people who were praising Edwin De Los Santos, and they're praising him now, when Shakur beats him, they're going to move the goalposts, and they're going to move goalposts somewhere else, and they're going to find another reason, because this is what these guys do. Like this is what they do. We see it every day. So that's what I see. But I'm the type of guy, D-Block. Edwin De Los Santos is a monster. He's the greatest Dominican fighter in the history of La República Dominica. And he's the big bad boogeyman. And Shakur is in trouble. So I want to hype this guy up. I'm not going to tear him down. The reason why I like hyping him up, because whatever you say he is, that's why I want to hold him at. That's so if the guy I pick, when he beats him, that means that the guy that I pick is that much more greater than the guy that we're holding high. That's why I don't like to tear the fighters down like that. So, but go ahead, D-Block.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I see that. I see where you're coming from. You're trying to pump them up. I see that. Okay, flat tire, pump it up. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. He's gonna make him look like a flat tire. He'll know what to do with it, man. He ain't gonna know what angle Shakur Stevenson gonna go, be with, hit you with, what angle he's gonna give you, where his power punch is gonna be at. He's gonna make him look like an amateur. That's what he's gonna do. Yeah. Like I said, you could put him up, you could praise him, put him in a mountain, sketch him out, whatever you want to do. He will never be Shakur Stevenson. And when they think about, he will never, ever, and keep that way. Facts. Okay? Then I'm going to tell you something like this, Coach, because I'm going to keep it real. You got to keep it real, Coach. You got to be real. Don't pump up what you think is going to get pumped up at the end, and he going to flatten out like a flat tire. We already talked about that, Coach. But that's you. That's your method, and I respect it. Because you got your show, you got it, and I respect you all the way. But I'm going to tell you something real quick. If you telling me at 135 there's a better fighter than Shakur Stevenson, you must be on crack. And crack is a hell of a drug. Oh, no, they say cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, cocaine.
So if you telling me Tank Davis, Tank Davis, the monster, Tank Davis, the monster at 135, never fought for no real titles, and you telling me that he better Shakur Stevenson? I've seen Shakur Stevenson come up from a pop and where he was in the Olympics, okay, to where Andre Ward put his arm around him and said, I got you, son. Where everybody that you know got some kind of impact in boxing, got you, son. Look where Tank Davis came from. Underneath Broner. Homie found him in the streets. But I ain't trying to put him down because he's from the streets. But homie, I'm from the streets too. But the two different pedigrees here, Coach. If you telling me Top Rank's willing to risk it, and you got Floyd that's never been a promoter gonna risk it with Tank, I understand they got two different paths. But one's older and one's younger. And one has legends behind him. And that's Shakur Stevenson, the GOAT, D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville. Baltimore stands for
Hey, sorry, D-Block, man. D-Block be talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Well, it got legends. Well, see, this is the thing, though, right? This is the thing. You don't have to tear down one fighter to big up another fighter, right? Both fighters are great. Shakur and Tank Davis is great. I have a motto. The only way we are going to know who the best fighter is in that particular division, those fighters are going to have to fight each other. That's how you know. If they don't fight each other, then, one guy is great over here, the other guy is great over there, but there's never going to be a conclusion. So it is what it is, man. I mean, that's the way I see it anyways. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, yo, this E-Money from fucking Texas, nigga. Top Rank Toby gonna get his ass slapped in his next fight with his little boy Kirk, Shakira, And your bitch has a coon, nigga. C-O-O-N, nigga. C-O-O-N, nigga. Coon.
Shout out to E-Money from Texas. He came in hot. This that boy, he had a deep voice in time too. He said this that boy E-Money from Texas. Oh, E-Money boy, that's my nigga E-Money boy, one of my biggest fans. Shout out to E-Money, man. Call him. What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Frisco Dog.
What's your name is?
Frisco Dog.
Where you calling from?
Vallejo.
Where you calling from?
Vallejo, California. Vallejo, California.
Oh, Vallejo. You sound like E-Money, but
Yes,
go
sir.
ahead. But go ahead.
Nah, I ain't. Nah, I was just tapping in because I heard the last caller talking about they were talking about Shakur and Frank. I wanted to ask you. I know you you were Shakur. You pulled for Shakur, so I wanted to ask you what's really the difference between what Frank did to Shakur and what Shakur did to Dev.
You said what Frank did to Shakur? Oh, you saying
yeah.
You saying what you saying from a negotiation standpoint?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
see, this is the thing, right? See, the only thing I know about the Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney thing is this. A tweet was sent on Twitter where I think, and I'm not sure, either Devin Haney or Bill Haney said that we offered Shakur Stevenson 75-25. A tweet. I want you to take that into consideration. A tweet. So this is what I'm hearing. There was a tweet came out, and Shakur said that said something. No, it got to be 50-50 or whatever the case may be. Next thing I know, there was no negotiations, nothing. Devin Haney went up to 140. Now he's fighting Regis Prograis, and now Shakur is fighting Edwin De Los Santos. The situation with the situation with Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson actually had negotiations. The fight was mandated by the WBC. They were negotiating. Both sides, the PBC side and Top Rank side, reached out to the WBC, told the WBC, hey, we don't need to go to the purse bid. We have come to an agreement, a contractual agreement, and that we're going to fight each other on this date. It was an announcement made when the fight was going to be announced. And then next thing you know, the next day, we hear that Frank Martin said that he's no longer interested. He's pulling out after they agreed and the fight that was announced. That's a big difference versus someone sending something via Twitter.
No, I hear you. You saying it's more legitimate. I could give you that. I can understand that. I still disagree a little bit, but I could get that. But the second thing I wanted to talk to you about, Coach, you probably don't remember because I called you probably like 2 months ago. I called in. I listen to your show all the time. I love the show, dope show. But we was talking about De Los Santos. We was talking about Tank, Devin, and Shakur, and I was saying that Shakur didn't want to fight De Los Santos. But I'll tell you, I bet $100 on De Los Santos. I think he's gonna get Shakur, Coach. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, Shakur got talent, but he ain't been in the live dog fight. This gonna be his first real big live dog fight. And I don't know. I think De Los Santos got the balls to get him.
Okay. All right. Well, just get back in contact with me the week of the fight. I know you listen to the show, and we got a while. It's November the 16th. We'll bet. I'm betting on Shakur, so we'll bet.
All right. Set that up, Coach.
All right. Shout out to Frisco Dog, man.
Listening.
All right, Vallejo stand
All
up.
right,
E40, man. E40. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Vallejo, man. Yeah, them boys in Northern California, they got their own swag up there, boy. Northern California, they got their own swag. Northern Cali is different from LA. Northern Cali is very different from LA. It's like two different worlds. You get what I'm saying? They got their own swag. They got their own swag in the Bay, boy. I like the Bay because I'm from the Bay. I'm from Tampa Bay. I'm from the Bay, you know what I mean? So one Bay Area player to another Bay Area player. Salute, man. Salute to the Bay, man. True. Shout out to Melvin Everett. What'd you say for me? He said, why the F they fighting on a Thursday, Coach? You know what? I don't know exactly why Thursday, but I think that's for the fight availability because that weekend, I think there's some type of event that weekend, right? You guys probably don't remember this, but shit, back in the day when Sugar Ray was fighting him and Sugar Ray Hearns, all those guys, they used to fight during the weekday all the time. They used to fight everybody. All the fights wasn't on the weekend. Like you had some major fights that was on a weekday, like on a work week, a work day during the week. You get what I'm saying? So, but I don't know what's the Melvin. To be fair, I don't know what's the reasoning behind picking that date, but I'm pretty sure there's a reason. I'm thinking that there's something in the schedule something that might be going on that weekend in Vegas. And maybe people are going to be getting there early, like Thursday, Friday, you know what I mean? Something going down in Vegas that Saturday, and they pick that day to get the traffic or whatever. I don't know for sure. I haven't done any research on it, but that's the only thing I can think of, Melvin, to be honest with you. They picked that day for a reason. What the reason is, I don't know yet. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Sheila.
Sheila.
From Northern Cali. From Northern Cali. Bay Area.
Okay, Sheila from Cali. Bay Area, talk to me.
After listening to the discussion, I think Frank Martin, is a duck, quack, quack, quack. I mean, I'm listening to everything, all the callers, what you have to say, and it just seems like he ducked out of that fight. I mean, it sounds pretty clear.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't know. I'm like, listen, I'm like, listen, man. You sat here. You got one PBC fighter took the deal. Now they're fighting. There's no issues. Why there was issues with Frank Martin, the guy who was perceived to be the lesser threat, but there are no issues with Edwin De Los Santos, the guy that's supposed to be the more serious threat. So you want me to believe that Shakur Stevenson, whatever, negotiating with this guy, Frank Martin. This guy is a $75,000 fighter. The most he's ever been paid for a fight is $75,000. He's a prospect. He's almost 30 years old. You had an opportunity to fight for a title, beat Shakur Stevenson, and and make your house pay. I think they say he's going to make like $1 million or something of that sort. And I'm trying to figure out for the life of me, how come that didn't work out? It's not like we was negotiations failed. No, they say you agreed to the terms. Your side, the PBC, Top Rank, they contacted the WBC and said, hey, listen, there's no need for us to go to a purse bid. We have come to an agreement. We're going to fight ESPN, Top Rank, whoever, Mike Carpenter, Michael Benson. They put out tweets say, hey, listen, we have a fight date, November the 16th, Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin, only to have 24 hours later that Frank Martin say he's no longer interested. So we can't blame Al Heyman, can't blame Errol Spence, can't blame Derek James, even or whatever. They say Frank Martin said he's no longer interested. Now, Shakur goes into a negotiation with another PBC fighter, same company, and guess what? They make a deal just like that. There are no problems.
Yep. He didn't want that smoke.
Yeah.
He didn't want that smoke. Is he does he have an O? I'm not too familiar with Frank Martin.
He doesn't. He's undefeated. He's undefeated.
So maybe he didn't want to lose that, and I don't know. That's my only thought about maybe he didn't want to lose his O, but to miss on that opportunity, that money, I would have took that, unless he's scared.
I mean, we gonna see what's up, man. But right now, the ship has sailed.
Yes, it has. Well, have a good day, Coach. Thanks for taking my call.
All right, shout out to Sheila. Northern Cali, stand up. North Cackalack, stand up. Northern Cali, stand up. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it makes him look bad. At the end of the day, it makes Frank Martin look bad. It makes him look like a duck because you know why this makes Frank Martin look so bad? Because there's another PBC fighter that hurry up and made a deal with Shakur just like that. And for what the overall consensus is in the chat, Edwin De Los Santos is a lot more of a dangerous fighter than Frank Martin. So the dangerous fighter, it was easy to make a deal with him just like that. But the guy who's supposed to be putting the hands and foots on Tank Davis in sparring, he pulling out of fights. Like, there's no running cover for that. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't run cover for that. There's no we gotta run and make cover for that right there, man. Like how do you run cover for that? We can't blame Al Heyman. It ain't no man. We got Al Heyman. No, it ain't Al Heyman's fault. Al Heyman is just the advisor. At the end of the day, like, you get what I'm saying? So, okay, even if you want to, okay, put it this way. Even if you want to tell me, well, like, this what doesn't make any sense. Now, this is the dumbest shit in the world. Let's say you want to blame Bob Arum. How can you blame Bob Arum when both sides agreed to the terms? Like, make that make sense to me. PBC contacted the WBC and said, hey, we came to an agreement. We're happy. Everything good. Everything Gucci. We good. Bam. What happened from everything good, we Gucci, we come to an agreement until, well, Frank Martin rejected the offer, said he changed his mind after receiving the contract. Now Frank Martin said, I ain't received no contract. So who's lying? Edwin De Los Santos comes in there. Guess what? There are no problems. None. Come on, man. True. Fight didn't even go to purse bid. PBC, Top Rank, negotiated together. I think there's a lot of people missing. And both sides agreed to terms. They got in contact with the WBC. How do I know? Because the WBC put it out there on Twitter. Come on. So, but that's neither here nor there. The nigga's a duck. There's nothing no one can tell me to change my mind. Not gonna argue about it. In my eyes, he's a duck. That's it. That's how I see it. On to the next one. Edwin De Los Santos, Shakur Stevenson, November the 16th, that fight is going down. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. True. Hey, what did say Robert? Robert say it's Formula One racing on Saturday of that weekend. Oh, you know what? So if it's racing on that weekend, then it makes sense to have that fight on a Thursday. It makes sense to have that fight on a Thursday. You get what I'm saying? So that's, you know what? That's why, That's why. Hey, shout out to Damon Wester. What's going on, fam? Shout out to OP Gamer. Shout out to my sister Jessica. Shout out to Elena. Shout out to Lisa Bell. Shout out to Bless 365. Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. Shout out to Summer in November as well. Salute to all of the sisters in there. Shout out to Ebony 76 as well. Green Eyes P. Salute to you too, sis. Yeah, you're right about that, fam. One man's trash is another man's treasure. One man's trash is another man's treasure. So one man's failure is another man's opportunity. In this case, where one man dropped the ball at, another man has an opportunity to make history. Edwin De Los Santos has an opportunity to show that he is a more superior fighter than Shakur Stevenson. He has an opportunity to show that he's just a better overall fighter. He has an opportunity to show that he is the hungriest dog that's going to get the steak. Because if Edwin De Los Santos can beat Shakur and become champion, his stock goes up. His stock goes up. Because, everybody know that when you are a champion and you have a belt, I mean a real belt. I'm not talking about the NABO belt or the PapaJohn.com belt or the Hobo Sam belt or the Poke Chop Willie belt or the Neck Bone Soup belt or the Whole Head Cheese belt. We know they got a million belts. But the superior belt of any weight division, I think, is always the super title. So we know that once a guy becomes a champion, he gets paid more money. We saw that with George Kambosos. Soon as he won 3 belts from Teofimo Lopez, he started talking about, I'm the emperor. Hey, hey, y'all remember that? Y'all remember George Kambosos? When they did the press conference over there in Australia, he say he was talking to Devin Haney. Devin Haney say, man, cut it out, man. Cut the act out, man. Cut the act out, man. That ain't even you. He say, Devin Haney said, no, I think Devin Haney said, I'm a king. I'm a young king. He said, yeah, I'm a young king and all that stuff there. You know, I'm a young black king and this and that. Alhamdulillah, Allah, white bar. He was saying all that stuff there, right? George Camboso says, you know, you may be a king, but what's a king to an emperor? Hey, George Camboso, hey, he became something totally new. He say, what's a king to an emperor? Like he was so kind. I say, what the fuck? That's what I went to call him, Killer Cam. I say, boy, doggone Killer Cam, boy, Killer Cam, and doggone Devin Haney. And see, let me. I'm gonna give you guys my take on this. Again, I don't know how serious. Hold on, guys. I don't know how serious this so-called offer was on Twitter. Shout out to Harvey for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Harvey. He say, still real, but some people don't listen. Shout out to Harvey, man, dropping that quarter of a dub. Salute to you, fam. We got another cash app. Hold on, guys. Got another cash app. Shout out to Renee for dropping that half for bam dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Renee for dropping that half a dub. What you say, sis? Renee says, let me see. She said, have a good show, coach. Keep the laughs coming. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the super chat. The cash app. Edwin De Los Santos, you know, the guy who makes the money, the guy who win the belt is going to make more money. If you're Edwin De Los Santos, you're playing with house money. I'm gonna tell you why you're playing with house money. If you're Edwin De Los Santos, because no one is expecting you. Well, no one expected you to be in this position. You had 4 people that was ahead of you that could have fought Shakur Stevenson. They all turned the fight down. The Chihuahua, Isak Chihuahua Cruz, Vasily Lomachenko, the Matrix, Frank Martin. Those are the 3 right there that just, and let's see, I think a couple of fighters turned down offers. William Cepeda turned down the offer, and then George Camboso said that he don't want to fight Devin Haney. And I mean Shakur. We're hearing rumors that Camboso and Lomachenko are going to fight in Australia. I don't know how true those rumors are. More than likely, that's part of the fight that Bob Arum is trying to make. So we'll see what happens with that, right? So, you're the 4th guy. So this fell in your lap. So if you're Edwin De Los Santos, you look at this as this is fate. This is fate. This fate for me. You get what I'm saying? I have an opportunity to, it's fell in your lap. So he got to take full advantage of it. If you're Shakur Stevenson, this is your opportunity to show how great you is against a worthy opponent who everyone says this is going to be your toughest fight. This fight is going to be the litmus test. Carla, hold on. This fight is going to be the litmus test for Shakur. You're going to have a lot of the top fighters at the PBC watching this fight very closely. Edwin De Los Santos. You up, baby, you up. This your time to shine. All you got to be the one. Puerto Rico versus La República Dominicana. Puerto Rico versus La República Dominicana. You know what I mean? Los Dominicanos versus the Puerto Rican. So, let's see how this plays out. What I tell Edwin De Los Santos, man, this your shot here, boy. This it. You say you've been chasing him? You've been chasing him for years? You say he been ducking you? You know they say Shakur been ducking?
But this bum been taking the easy matches. Fight another bum.
Guess what? Well, guess what? He can't dunk no more. If you feel Shakur been ducking, guess what? He can't dunk no more. The fight is here November the 16th. This your shot. Let's see. I'll call it. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm doing like D-Block. It's Curtis 2 times.
Curtis, what's going on, fam?
Curtis from Long Beach.
Curtis from Long Beach, talk to me.
Hey, I just thought about something for everybody saying that, you know, PBC don't want these fights. The fighters that PBC not invested in, they want these fights, which is why you've seen Charles Martin go fight Anthony Joshua, which is why Edwin De Los Santos is fighting Shakur. And the reason why is because if Edwin De Los Santos wins, that's going to be Tank's next opponent. Whether y'all believe it or not, that's going to be Tank's next opponent because they don't want to put the fighters they invested in out there against those fighters. They want the lesser known fighters to go over there, do something, come back. Now you fight our star. Now that fight is big. And that's why Frank Martin needed to take that fight for PBC. It was going to help everybody involved. If Frank would have even just went over there and had a great showing. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all saying that PBC don't want these fights, they don't want they fights. They don't want the fights with their stars. But the Frank Martins and the Edwins, they want those fights, man. So y'all need to chill with this. Frank Martin is no fucking star, man. Like, they ain't trying to protect that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he getting paid $75,000. They ain't got nothing invested in him.
Yeah. They ain't got a whole lot of money invested in him at all. But I don't know. I don't know if he's going to get another opportunity. I'm hearing, again, shot at the title. He had an opportunity, so I don't know exactly what's going to be his fate from this point forward. But he, in my opinion, he blowed it. So
yeah, he's not. They needed that fight because all y'all Tank fans, y'all got to realize, man, Tank is older than these dudes. He's older than Devin Haney, Shakur, and all those guys, man. You know, I know for sure he got 2 or 3 years on Haney. You know, for y'all saying that Haney is definitely, y'all got to remember, he's only 24 years old, man. That dude got a long career ahead of him. So if he ain't fighting you now, eventually he going to fight you. You know what I'm saying? So Tank ain't got the same luxury, and Tank hasn't even done what Devin Haney has done. So y'all got to kind of get on Tank and tell him to step it up, man, and fight somebody. Because he don't got the same timeline.
Okay. All right. Hey, but shout out to Curtis from Long Beach. Salute to you, fam. Thank you for calling the show, brother. Long Beach, stand up. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Shit. Hold on, guys. I got a doggone. I think my partner trying to call me. Hold on, guys. I hope ain't nobody trying to call me while I'm on the goddamn. Jose Adelante. ¿A qué hora tú? ¿A qué hora tú quieres hacerlo? A las 5:30. Sí, claro, yo estaré aquí. A las 5:30 yo estaré aquí. Es no se tanto conmigo, pero es entre tú y ella. Yo no sé por qué ella está enojada contigo, pero es entre tú y ella. Yo no tengo que hacer nada de eso. Es su negocio. Habla con ella. Es no mi culpa. Yo entiendo. Si lo quiere, me conoce a mi casa mañana por la tarde. Ahora yo tengo un show en YouTube. Tú lo tienes que esperar hasta para allá. Ok. Está bien. No he nada contigo, pero es entre tú y ella. Yo no tengo que hacer nada de eso. Es su ella negocios. Es entre tú y ella. All right, bye. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Anyways, hey, let's go to a short station identification break, guys. Let's go to a short station identification break. And as soon as we come back, we are going to continue to drop these phone lines.
And ever since that first night, it seems like I've been going crazy about you.
Mint green chrome in the butt, burnt orange 550. Say the pinky ring pimp, give love pussy. Seafood, big pool, make your girl look. Backwoods, big grill, watch the chef cook. Talk slow, big smoke in the moonlight. Knock your doors down, shout it till your mind right. East Point, Fulton County, where a nigga from. Got love.
And again, too, guys, this is another thing, too, right? Like, the reason why I don't get the Holy Ghost and get too excited about what I hear from sparring stories, because, like, I heard stuff like when Tank sparred somebody, Tank got rocked in sparring, Terrence Crawford got knocked out in sparring, this and that. And I always question the source from which a lot of this stuff comes from. You get what I'm saying? Like, we hear these rumors. We don't know how true or valid it is or whatever the case may be. We just hear it. And you always got to question the source from which something comes from. Now, the reason why I don't take much, I don't take a whole lot of stock out of sparring. I mean, sparring is great. Don't get me wrong, sparring is great. But it's a difference between sparring and fighting, right? So you may spar somebody, you may have a guy, you may have somebody like a Tank. Tank may spar a dude. Tank may have 4 sparring partners on the side, right? And he say, look, I'm going to fight you. I'm going to spar you for 3 rounds. 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 And, he may say, look, we're going to fight for 9 minutes straight. You get what I'm saying? We're going to fight for 9 minutes straight. And then after I finish with you, then the next guy going to come in. And then it might be the guy that Tank may fight last after he don't got 9 rounds in. That guy he's a fresh guy. He may be getting off on him a little bit. You get what I'm saying? He may be getting off on him a little bit. And then, I saw this happen to Tank. Oh, I saw this happen to Shakur. Oh, I saw this happen to Dev or Crawford. And I'm like, man, okay, I understand that. Look, man, I don't know what was, you get what I'm saying? Like, I always question when I hear these things. Because I'm like, okay, well, was it a fresh sparring session? Did he just have a bad day? What's the validity to this information? Where did you hear that from? Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I be asking. And so dudes be like, yeah, man, I heard that what happened to him in sparring. And, so just imagine what's the name going to do to him if they fight? And dudes this is their logic. like this is their logic. Like, dude, so what the fuck does that got to do with him fighting this guy? What does that got to do with the style of the fight? Styles make fights. What is it about you from a stylistic standpoint that this guy does? I know we do know what I think. De Los Santos is a southpaw, I think. But what is it from a stylistic standpoint that this guy's bringing to the table, versus that guy, and vice versa? You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, man, it is what it is. Shout out to Brady. What did he say? He said Tank would sleep Martin in a real fight. The thing is, Brady, I don't know how true that is, though. I don't know how true this so-called sparring match they had together. You get what I'm saying? And who put it out? Where did it come from? So I always kind of like question the source from which things come from. A lot of times we be hearing these rumors and stuff. A lot of times that shit don't even be true, bro. True. A lot of times it's a nigga that don't like the fighter. Like, yeah, man, what's the name got his ass whooped in sparring? 9 times out of 10, the dude that said that, he don't like that fighter who he said got his ass whooped in sparring. True. More than likely, that's what it is. He don't like the guy who got his ass whooped in sparring. So his job is to we got to try to make him look bad, dog. We going to tear him down, try to make him look bad. And then you're going to have niggas doing 8, 9, 10, 11-hour lives talking about an invisible sparring match or an imaginary sparring match that never really happened. Where you heard that from? Nigga, I know for a fact, doggone. So this what they do, right? This what they do. It's the oldest trick in the book. It's the banana in the tailpipe, right? When I want to put hype on my fighter from a certain promotional company, record label, staff, as a crew, I sit back and say, yeah, man, you do know now, Frank Martin, Frank the real deal. Who Frank is? Yeah, we call him Frankie Baby. Frankie, well, I call him Darkwing Duck, but we call him Frankie Baby over here. Frankie Baby, him and Tank was sparring. When Tank was getting ready to fight Ryan Garcia, guess who was in there sparring with him? I said, who? Frank. Okay, Frank was in there. Yeah, nigga, Frank was giving Tank the business. For real? Who told you that? What you mean who told me that? Everybody know that. No, that ain't what Calvin Ford said. Oh, man, Calvin ain't gonna tell the truth. No, that ain't what Squeeze said. Man, Squeeze ain't gonna tell the truth. No, that ain't what Booger Ray Leonard say. Man, Booger Ray Leonard ain't gonna say nothing. Everybody know that. No, I ain't heard that, bro. Matter of fact, you the only person I heard say that. Everybody know that's what happened, man. He was putting hands and foot on such and such. And they're like, okay, so they use that as a marketing tactic to hype that fighter up. So now he's connected to Errol Spence, this Errol Spence fighter, the $75,000 fighter, Frank Martin. This Errol Spence fighter. And then after Errol Spence fighter, then he was giving Tank some work in sparring. So now the legend of Frank Martin grows on social media. Now you got niggas arguing each other, threatening each other, talking about pulling up. I'm coming to your city. I got shooters, gun emojis, me mugging. Nigga, you's a cool nigga, Tom sell out. You better not come to the fight. That's all this stuff started, based on the lie. True. Based on the lie. Grown ass men. Hey, shout out to Boston Jim's. Grown men. I'm talking about grown men. Niggas over here, bro. Niggas breaking all kind of federal laws online. Yeah, nigga, I come over there, nigga, I'ma shoot you, nigga. I got the 4-5, I got the yapper. I'm busting. I promise you, dog. I'm finna drive to your city right now. I'm coming all the way to your city. Where you at again? I'm coming to your city with yappers. Okay, you coming to my city with yappers? Yeah, nigga, I don't like what you said about Frank Martin. You don't like what I said about Frank Martin? Yeah, I'm coming to your city with yappers. Okay, when are you coming, sir? I'm gonna be there Friday. What time? At 12:30. Okay, Friday at 12:30. How you getting here? I'm driving in a car. What kind of car you driving? A 1972 Deuce and a Quarter. I'm doo-doo brown with a cream rag top. Deuce and a Quarter. Doo-doo brown 1972 Deuce and a Quarter with a cream rag top. Got it. Okay, are you coming by yourself? No, I'm coming with 3 niggas. You coming with 3 niggas. Okay, what do they look like? Well, one nigga about 6'2", 240. That nigga too big for you. I already know you can't do nothing with him, nigga. We mean business. Okay, 6'2", 240. Doo-doo brown, Deuce and a Quarter, cream rag top. Coming from Friday, 12:30. Got it. Okay, who the other nigga is? The other nigga, he about 5'9", 5'10". Thick nigga. Show stocky nigga. Stocky. He's a thick nigga. Thick nigga. Show stocky nigga. Stocky. Okay, so you got a nigga that's about 5'9", 5'10". Short nigga. Thick nigga. Show stocky nigga. Stocky. Okay, caller, hold on. So you got the show stocky nigga 5'9", 5'10" coming, right? Okay, he about 215, 220. Okay, and what you look like? Nigga, I'm about 5'8", nigga, but I box Golden Gloves. Nigga, I got hands, nigga. Everybody know about me. I sparred Tank. I sparred Devin Haney. I sparred Shakur. I sparred Crawford. I sparred Spence. I gave all of them fades. Everybody know about me. I said, okay, so you did all that. So you about 5'8". You Golden Glove. The other nigga 6'2", 6'3", about 240, and the other nigga 5'9", 5'10", short nigga, thick nigga, show stocky nigga, stocky, thick nigga, right? Thick nigga. So you got a thick nigga, and you're coming in a Deuce and a Quarter, 1972 Deuce and a Quarter, doo-doo brown, cream color rag, Friday, 12:30 in the afternoon, and you coming with your fire and your pistol. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Oh, okay, bet. True. Alrighty then. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Corey from Phoenix.
Corey from Phoenix, talk to me.
You got me dying, bro. You got me dying, coach. You got me dying on these niggas that be on this internet, man. I'm glad we didn't grow up in this generation because these niggas chill on they fell.
Nigga don't told everything. Nigga don't told on
Boy told everything. Told everything.
Nigga don't tell.
And then they gonna say, man, they gonna tell everything on the internet, and then they gonna say, oh man, that nigga over there snitched on me. No, nigga, you snitched on yourself. Okay, so that's all I want to say. You got me dying, man. Hey, man, play the bunny rabbit, man. Play the bunny rabbit.
Hey, all right, man. Hey, shout out to Corey from Phoenix, man. I just said, all right, that nigga, hey, Jessica, you get what I'm saying, though? You know what I mean? You know, what the nigga look like? He a thick nigga, about 5'8", 5'9", thick nigga, show stocky nigga, stocky. He a thick nigga, show stocky nigga, stocky, thick. He thick, you know what I mean? So like, oh, goddamn, all right, thick nigga, okay. All right, goddamn, okay, all right. Hey, well, hey, coach, what you doing, coach? All right, I'm just sitting here waiting on these dumb ass niggas. Hey, homie, check this out. Yeah, what's up? If you see a Deuce and a doo-doo brown Deuce 1972, Deuce and a Quarter, just give me a holler right quick. Okay, I'll let you know. It's 12:45. These niggas still ain't here yet. All right, goddamn, okay. All right, it's 1:15. These niggas still ain't here yet. All right, it's 2 o'clock, dog. I got to go pick the children up from school. It's 2 o'clock. Hey, man, look here, man. If the Deuce and the Quarter get here, tell them I'll be right back. True. Hey, Ebony, you get what I'm saying, though? I'm sitting there waiting. I'm sitting there waiting on some internet gangsters to pull up about some fighters who don't even know them. Like, this where we at now. This is exactly where we at. So niggas having 8, 9, 10-hour lives about threatening niggas about fighters who don't even know them. You finna throw it all away, huh? You throwing it all away. Hey, Swab. Hey, Swab. Hey, you get what I'm saying? You know, thick nigga. So stocky nigga. Stocky. Oh, God. Hey, what's going on, man? I got this thick nigga over here, man. So stocky nigga. This old stocky nigga over here, man. I'm trying to fade the nigga. I'm trying to fade him. But, you know, he's a stocky nigga. Thick nigga. Thick nigga. Strong nigga. The nigga strong. I grabbed the nigga. The nigga got muscles. They stronger than the mother. He grabbed. I couldn't even shake him loose. He locked on me like a pit. I was trying to get out of his grip. But, you know, he was a thick nigga. She's strong nigga. How'd you whoop him? I had to pull a rabbit out my bag, dog. I had to let him know what time it is. True. So what it say? The Jessica say, Coach, they're on the wrong side of the street. Man, you can't, man. Hey, Jessica, you can't make this up. You can't. Hey, listen, Jessica, you cannot make this up. I swear you can't make this up. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. You gonna come all the way over here for what? Oh, pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, for the knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at the nigga for the knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke. Nigga, I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook. Nigga, check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got you backing up, nigga. I got you backing up. Nigga, watch that check left hook, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Action-packed fights at Nick Sack Promotions. At Nick Sack Promotions, we promote nothing but action-packed fights. If you want to see fighters fight in the pocket, ain't nobody running. They going blow for blow. You know what I mean? Getting knocked down, getting back up. This is the promotional company that you want to be at. True. Yeah. That's how we do it. That's how we do it at Nick Sack Promotions. That's how we do it.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Hey, it is what it is. I saw a video with AB at McDonald's. Bruh. I saw a video with Agent Broner at McDonald's. He had his shirt off, stomach sticking out, pants sagging, with his ass showing. Like, you can't make this up. I got the video. I got it saved. Somebody sent it to me Instagram. And I'm like, bruh, like, Agent Broner's what, 34, 35 years old? And, like, where is the level of maturity at from this guy? Like, dude, you had the bag. You had all that money. Shout out to, as a matter of fact, I got some more cash outs. You had all that money, man. Shout out to Summer in November. Hey, okay. For dropping on 3/4 of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, she said for the entertainment, cause I appreciate it. Summer in November. Hold on, this is the last call, guys. This is the last call. Yeah, man, I'm like these niggas, man. These niggas crazy, dog. Carla, what's your name when you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's D-Block 3 times.
D-Block, man, you breaking the rules now, dog. The people said they only want you to call. You couldn't call no more than once or twice, right? So now D-Block, and I ain't saying now, D-Block. You can call 20 times. I don't mind. But the people, it's the people, D-Block, the people.
Coach, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I never knew you spoke Spanish, Coach. I was gonna bust out like, oye, papi, tú ya sabes, ese es puertorriqueño. Damn, Coach, I don't know where you get that Spanish from, Coach.
Mi mamá es dominicana. Yo aprendí español de mi mamá. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, Coach. Okay. Dos Santos is your favorite fighter.
No. I ain't saying tripping. No, I like Shakur in that fight. So.
All right, good.
Yeah, I like
good. That's why I wanted to call, Coach. I wanted to call because I'm like, man, Coach got some good ass Spanish. I said, shit, when he coming out with this, man? Coach.
No, I got my homeboy Jose come over here tomorrow, man. He going through something with not his chick, but it's a long story, dog. Like
I know, Coach. It's one.
He got some chick upset, mad at him about something he did, and he trying to blame me, but he can't blame me because I told him not to do it. And then so it just it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. So he probably come up here tomorrow about 5:30.
It's okay, Coach. I got my best friend too, Coach. He told me not to get back with my baby mama, but shit, I'm back with my baby mama. You know how it is. Sometimes you got to get that iPhone back. I got tired of the Android, so I said shit, and she's like, you stick with a good ass nurse like me, I'm gonna give you the iPhone 15. I'm like, all right, I'm going back. But anyways, Coach, no capping, man. No, none of this. But
so wait a minute. So your baby mama bought your love for an iPhone?
Coach, I was holding on. Coach, like I said, Coach, I mean, she loved me. She made mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes in life, but at the end of the day, D-Block had to go where the iPhone's at, Coach. Yeah.
D-Block.
I mean, do I sound better, Coach? Do I sound better now?
I ain't gonna lie, you sound a whole lot better, boy. So are you calling from this phone that your baby mama bought you?
Coach, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Damn right. You're damn right.
Okay, no, it sounds better. It sounds better.
Yeah, ain't no wrong with that.
Yeah, it sounds better. It sounds a whole lot better. Yeah. All right,
but I'm gonna tell you like this and just let it be. Coach, I'm gonna let it be like this, Coach. For all the struggling brothers out there that got an Android, if your baby mama says, "Come on back, I got the iPhone 15," bring your sorry ass back to the house and be the man you gotta be. D-Block, D-Count, D-G, Baltimore.
Hey, you know what, man? Hey, you know what? I rocks with D-Block. Hey, listen, that's my dog. I rock with D-Block, man. You know what, man? As a matter of fact, that's my dog. Listen, that's my dog D-Block. Now, that's my dog D-Block. I rocks with D-Block. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be as honest as I possibly can with you guys. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? 5.
Yeah, I ain't got no comment on that one there, man.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All 3 of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Hey man, shout out. We're gonna give a shout out to everyone who gave a cash out. Shout out to Summer in November. Hey, okay. Shout out to Harvey. Hey, okay. Shout out to Miguel. Hey, okay. And who else we have? And shout out to John. Hey, okay. Salute. Those are everyone who gave a cash out. Gave a cash out today. Let's give a shout out to all of the super chatters. I ain't got nothing to say, man. Hold on, we got another. Shout out to Shad. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a damn dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said when they roll Frank back out, they're gonna say he was getting the best of male in sparring. Hey, you know what? That's what they do, dog. They'll sit back and say, "Yeah, man, he was getting the best of such in sparring." I'm like, who told you that? Where that came from? Shout out to doggone Jackie Hernandez. And shout out to Summer in November. Y'all sound like y'all disappointed in my dog D-Block.
True.
Hold on, man. Y'all sound like y'all Hold on, let me get this out the way. Shout out to Shad. Hey, okay. Shout out to Robert Williams. Hey, okay. Shout out to Ebony 76. Hey, okay. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh. Hey, okay. Shout out to Michael Merriweather. Hey, okay. Shout out to same old Sco. Hey, okay. Shout out to same old Echo. Shout out to Esco. Sorry about that. Shout out to Don Juan. Hey, okay. Shout out to Boxing Gyms. Hey, okay. Man, hold on, man. Y'all sound like y'all upset and disappointed with my dog D-Block, man.
True.
Hey, wait. Hold on, man. Where the sisters at? Man? Hold on. I just want to hear from the sisters right now. What's going on? Summer in November. She's shaking her. She highly disappointed in D-Block. Hey, JC said no shame in D Block. Now D Block ain't had no shame now. You know what? It's some things you just gotta keep to yourself.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches, fighting other bombs.
You know, it's some things that you definitely gotta keep to yourself, dog. You know, some things. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like you ain't supposed to tell everything.
The fuck?
Hey, shout out to John B. Poetic. He said ain't nothing wrong with an Android. I'm just saying though. Listen, his baby mama bought him an iPhone. Well, okay? They got history together. I like to say, it's getting old, Coach, with D Block. I like to say she getting tired of D Block. D Block, yeah, man, D Block. The 3 times I did try to tell him. I said, look, man, the people say, man, they tired of you calling, 5 and 6 times a day. The people say that. I didn't say it. The people said it. Who am I to argue with the people? And we do it for the people, by the people, of the people, because we come from the people. We love the people love us. We represent the people because we like to do what the people say, because we come from the people, we represent the people, we love the people help us, and without the people, we are nothing, and if we are nothing, it's because we don't have the backing of the people. So when we get the people, we do what the people say, the people back you, the people love you, you work for the people, help the people, do the thing that the people want you to do, and that's where your success lies. You can never forget about the people.
You're begging me not to leave you, and I refuse to let you go.
You can never forget about the people. Now, listen. We know what? We might gotta stall. Shout out to La Jessica. We might gotta stall D Block out on this one. Let's just stall him out. Let's stall him out, man. Let's stall D Block out on this one, man. Come on, man. Y'all don't do D Block like that, man. We gotta say, y'all know what time it is, man. You know what? I'm trying to nigga explain, but I'm doing a terrible job.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumsize the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Yeah, man, right now we gotta stall them out. We gotta stall D Block out right now, man. I think y'all being just a little bit too rough on doggone D Block.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out.
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Mello.
Just say, nigga say, Coach on cap and save a whole ass, nigga. Coach trying to save the nigga. Coach, stop trying to save the nigga. Take the cape off your back, Coach.
Get out my face. Don't need nothing you got no more. Don't need no hair's been messing in my corner. And you better get that bad look off your face before I knock it off.
Get out my face. I don't need nothing you got no more. I don't need no hairs being messing up my corner. And you better get that bad look up your face before I knock it off.
Fuck with your soul and ether. Teach you the king, you know you. Godson across the belly. I prove you lost already.
Hey, y'all stall him out, man. Stall him out. Oh, Lord, I swear to God, when I see that whole ass nigga Coach Man like how ways, I'm gonna put them paws on him. Nigga, Wakanda forever, bitch. Oh, Lord, he threw Wakanda through that fence. Wakanda is dead. Oh, Lord. It is what it is, man.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
You know what? And to all the lovely ladies in the chat, the tenderonis, for all y'all know, listen, man. D Block lady, I'm pretty sure he got a beautiful baby mama. His baby mama probably could have lured him back in. She got him the iPhone. She got him iPhone 15 coming out. Got a brand new iPhone 15 get ready to come out. I'm just saying, you get what I'm saying? She probably rented a hotel room for him, which I think is nice. Had rose petals on the ground leading to the bed. Had rose petals in the bed, shaped like a heart, with the iPhone 15 in the middle. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yes, surprise. You gay. That's not all. Go in there. Yes. Yes.
It is warm.
Yes. I love you. Just because.
You know, I'm just saying, you know, she could have, you know what I mean? You got a honey dip. She giving you cookies with macadamia nuts. You get what I'm saying? Harps, you know, heart-shaped roses, rose petals leading to the bed. You get what I'm saying? Chocolate, you know, cookies with macadamia nuts. You get what I'm saying? Catching bullets with his teeth.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth. Nigga, please.
Some of these dumb ass niggas need
You sound like a bitch. Bitch.
Man, I ain't worried about jail. Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. Nigga, take me to jail.
Take me to jail?
Shit, lock me up.
Lock me up.
Throw away the key.
Throw away the key.
You know what it is, man. Y'all know what time of TI is. Shout out to anybody wearing that guy liner. Anybody wearing that guy liner? Salute you
I
guys.
actually do cuss a little.
Do you?
Also, yeah.
What's your favorite curse word?
Probably fuck.
You know, just in case for the guys out there that's wearing that guy liner. They wearing that guy liner, you get what I'm saying? Shout out to Ryan Garcia. I heard they got a mean guy liner. You know, I don't know nothing about it myself, but I heard it's a mean.
Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man
Shut
to
that
win.
soft. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
I'm just saying though. Hey, I'm just saying though. Y'all remember, ladies. Listen, ladies, I'm gonna tell you something. If you were Tenderoni in the chat, and you see a short nigga, thick nigga, short stocky nigga stocky, if you see a short thick nigga, short stocky nigga stocky, if he's stocky, if he's short and stocky, you know what I mean? He might be a good man for you. True. I'm just saying that if he's stocky, he might be a good man for you. But if he look like this dude right here, stay the hell away from him. Hey, listen, and if you really want some game, shout out to Ebony 76. If you really want some game, you might want to come together.
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
Just want to throw that out there. You know what I mean? You know, before we go, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, Mr. Al.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? But a name. Do you have a name? Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know. Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
Shout out to Maintain. Shout out to Mike from St. Louis. Shout out to Curtis from Long Beach 2 times. Shout out to Coach Eddie from the ATL. Shout out to Hashirama from PT County. Shout out to M1 from the BX. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh from DC. Shout out to Shark from Columbus, Ohio. Shout out to D Block from Dallas 3 times. Shout out to Martin from Jersey, Brick City. Shout out to Keenan from North Cackalack. Shout out to Ron from Duval County. Shout out to shout out to the whole ass nigga E-Buddy. E-Buddy, what's up, baby boy? E-Buddy, who this is? Who this is? Oh, this P. P? Yeah, this P. You know, no, he say, who this is? Nigga, this rapper Forte. Who is this? Oh, this P. P? Yeah, this P. P? Yeah. Nigga, this P. Let me hear you say, man, nigga, you ain't no motherfucking E-Money. Get your bitch ass off the phone. Shout out to Frisco Dog from Vallejo. Shout out to Sheila from North Cali. And Northern Cali. And shout out to Corey, man, from Phoenix. Y'all know what time. This ain't no goddamn P. Who this is? This E-Money from Texas? Nigga, you ain't even from Texas, nigga. Nigga trying to. Hey, you know what? This dude trying to give Texas a bad name. He trying to give Texas a bad name.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a broham.
Shout out to our man. Shout out to SWAT Jones. As a matter of fact, what And again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. Throw nobody under the bus now. Hold on. Up under there. I had a list on the thing. What I did with the list. I had a list. Boy, I had that list. Oh, that's a good green right there. Damn, I got that good reefer right there. Boy, that good reefer. See, y'all don't know what reefer is. If you tell a jitterbug about some reefer, the jitterbug don't know nothing about reefer. Say, boy, I got some good reefer over there, boy. Reefer, what that is? The jitterbug don't know nothing about reefer. That's old school. If you listen, bro, if you hear anybody say reefer, boy, you know he old. If you hear anybody say reefer, boy, you got some reefer. Nigga been selling weed for 10 years. Hey, dog, you got some reefer? Reefer, what that is? What is reefer? What that is? Reefer, nigga, reefer. You know reefer? This right here. You mean weed? Yeah, weed. What you mean? What you mean reefer? Why you call it that? Nigga, that's what it was originally called, nigga. It was originally called reefer. Before y'all got to it, called it weed and got all these fancy pretty names and all that stuff there. Nigga, it was reefer. True. This nigga said reefer. Man, shout out to Ebony. As a matter of fact, where's my goddamn? I had a list with all the tenderonis. Man, what the fuck? Is this a conspiracy? Did anybody take my list? Anyways, don't worry about it, y'all. Shout out to Ebony. Shout out to Jessica. Shout out to Summer in November. Shout out to Food Revolution and Bless 365. Shout out to Nick Rich. Shout out to Elena. Shout out to Lisa Bells. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Shout out to my sister Nick Rich. Shout out to Food Revolution. Who else I'm forgetting? Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom. Some more sisters I'm forgetting. It's some more sisters I'm forgetting, man. Shout out to Green Eyes P. I miss some more sisters. I don't remember who all is here right now. Shout out to Kiki, Kiera. Shout out to my sister. Who else we got? I forgot, man. I'm forgetting all the goddamn tenderonis. I had a list. I don't know where my list at now. I think somebody took it, but that's okay. You know, I got good intentions. Shout out to D Block. Shout out to JC. Shout out to School of X-Man. Shout out to Swat Jones. Shout out to OP Gamer. Shout out to Ahmed. Shout out to Rick Timms. Shout out to JC in the building. Shout out to Gertz. Shout out to Boxing Jim. Jim, salute to you, fam. Shout out to Elena. Shout out to who else we have? Shout out to Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Shout out to Jamie Rivera, salute fam. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez, salute sis. Who else we got in the building? Shout out to Narco Bling. Oh, shout out to Nika. Nika was here as well. Shout out to Nika. This is why I got the ski mask from Nika. Nika is the first person, man, that girl crazy the motherfucker. She the first person I seen, she did a debate with a ski mask on. Bruh, I laughed so hard when I saw that. I said, that's some gangster shit right there. She came to the debate prepared. She had a ski mask on. And I'm not gonna lie, the ski mask was very intimidating. True. The ski mask was very intimidating. I'm like, damn, boy, this some gangster shit right here. I ain't never seen nothing like this. You know what I mean? I said, I got to use that as one of my props when I'm doing the show. So she inspired me to order this ski mask. She inspired me to order this ski mask. And boy, guess what? Hey, But hey, Michael, when niggas be calling, threatening the nigga, talking about what they gonna do, calling me a coon all the time, sell out, telling me they got shooters. I envision them at home behind a keyboard or on an iPhone or an Android. This what I envision. See, y'all need to see what I envision, right? This what I see. This what I see right here. When a nigga call me, hollering about, yeah, nigga, you better not come to the fight. Nigga, you better not come to my city. Nigga, I better not see you in the airport. This what I envision. I envision old coward, cunt, coochie ass, scary nigga. I ain't got no females. I ain't getting no ass. He ain't getting none of that there. But this nigga think yeah, nigga, what's up, nigga? I'm trying to tell you, boy. Nigga, all caps, gun emojis. Pow, pow, pow. Pew, pew, pew. Rah! I got them yappers, nigga. I'm trying to tell you. Rah! I got shooters, homie. Like, literally, this is what I envision. I see this nigga here sitting all caps, gun emojis, talking gangster, hollering about what he gonna do, this and that, yada, 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 yada. Like, this nigga really believe in this shit. Nigga got here, yeah, nigga, what's up, nigga? I got that yapper, nigga, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Rah! I got that stick. We don't even play where I'm from, nigga. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. That's where I'm from, nigga. Southside. I'm from Chicago. Yeah, what's happening? You been there, come to Chicago. You come to Chicago. Yeah, nigga, come to Philly, nigga. Come to Philly. I'm trying to tell you, this how we get down. This how we get down. True, true, true. Man, these niggas, hey, check this out. These niggas really think, hey, you know what? These niggas really think I be at home shaking like booty meat. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta open up the computer. Oh my gosh, please, oh Lord, please, sweet Jesus, please not let me see any threats. Oh my God, they think I'm at home trembling. They think I'm at home with my phone in my hand, checking my notifications, looking at all my alerts, and I get so many alerts and notifications from Twitter, from Instagram, from Cash App, from emails. I got about 10 different emails, you know, all, you know, they're different places, right? I get all, they think I'm scared. They think I'm over here shaking. Oh my gosh, please. Oh my God. Oh, it's the gun emoji. It's the gun emoji. No, what did he say? What did he say? Like, they think I got one eye open, one eye closed, and I'm scared to look at the goddamn notifications on the phone and open up my computer. True, true, true. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It is what it is. Hey, man, anybody sitting here watching the show, hate watching, didn't want to hit the like button, you know, Riley. Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
I say, oh, what a nigga think I'm scared. Nigga think I'm scared. Nigga, oh my God, I'm scared of this nigga, man. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I showed that nigga, dog. I showed him. You know, Tommy, yes, Mom, what you did today? Yeah, Mom, I was this whole ass nigger. It was this whole ass nigger, Mom. His name is Coach Malachi. I can't stand that nigga. I can't stand this black ass, Mom. I'm trying to tell you, I don't like that nigga, Mom. I'm gonna pull up on him. Nigga, you ain't gonna pull up on shit. Listen, I need you to clean your room. You 32 years old, and you haven't left home yet. When do you plan on leaving home? Oh, come on, Mom. I'm just having so much fun. But you in your 30s now. I'm tired of taking care of you. You eating up all the cereal. You drinking up all the juicy juices. When I come home from work, you're playing the PS3 all day with your homeboys, smoking on a Nick Sack of Reggie, smoking that babbitt-ass weed. When you're at your baby mama house, trying to talk her out of putting you on child support, you're smoking weed over there. You're drinking up all the juicy juices, eating up all the variety pack potato chips. You're drinking all the milk. You don't drink all the sugar, the Kool-Aid. Now you ain't putting that back in the house. But now you gonna tell me that you so gangster that you wearing ski masks behind keyboards, sending niggas gun emojis that ain't even fucking with you? True, true, true. You know what I want to do one day? You know, one day I want to pull up at one of these niggas' houses, cause I know they live with their mama. Like the whole ass nigga, Whole Money, right? H Money, I call him Whole Money. Whole Money, right? I told y'all the story about Whole Money. Whole Money was threatening me. I think I was on Lady Santana one time, right? And that's when he was all pro Tyson Fury and Mr. DAZN or some shit at that time, right? Shit was funny as hell. He said, yeah, nigga, you's a bitch. You's a bitch. Old bitch ass nigga. Old bitch ass nigga. I got shooters, homie. I got shooters. So he said he got shooters, right? He got his little brother behind him in his room in his mama house. His little brother got his arm over his head like this here, and he waving his arm like this here. Yeah, I got shooters, homie. True. These niggas is clowns, boy. I say, God, this nigga got some real shooters, huh? Nigga had an invisible gun in his hand. He had an invisible gun in his hand, covering his face. You know, I'm like, oh shit, nigga, I'm shaking like booty meat, scared of the motherfucker. True. You can't make this shit up. Like for real, you cannot make this up. It is what it is, man. Once again, it's on. It's that boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. Tune in today, USA Boxing. Shout out to Passion for Beauty. Shout out to Albert Keys. Shout out to Elena. Shout out to OP Gamer, Food Revolution, Swat Jones, Knockdown 305, Brady 12, Jason Follower of Christ. Shout out to Nelly Content. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to shout out to Nika. Y'all go check Nika out, man. Nika, y'all go check Nika out, man. Her and Christine do a really, really good job. They land a lot of good interviews. You know what I mean? So they do land a lot of good interviews. They do put the work in. And there's a lot of content creators out there that's really putting the work in. You guys know who the good ones are. You know who the bad ones are. It's not my job to tell you who's who, what to do. As I told you guys before, shout out to Cooking with Sir Senior. You guys can watch whoever you want to watch. I ain't one of these niggas who gonna be watching. Okay, yeah, I got nigga. Yeah, I saw that nigga Cooking with Sir Senior. That nigga over there with the ops. I saw that nigga over there with Jabba the Hutt. He was in Jabba the Hutt chat. Yeah, I got that nigga right there, boy. Screenshot. Take a screenshot of that there. Yeah, okay, who that is? Oh, that's Nika right there. Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot of her too. She was over there with the ops too. Yeah, I got that nigga OP Gamer. Yep. Saw you over there on BF Channel Live. Yep. Got you too. We gonna block you when you get back. Bring you in front of the committee. I'm gonna bring you in front of the block board. We're gonna invite you to the block party. Nika, yeah, La Jessica, yeah, I saw you over there with the ops too. Like these dudes, we grown, dog. Did you know how childish that is? We are grown men and women. You can watch whoever you want to watch. I'm not gonna fall out with you because you watching a chat in somebody's chat or watching somebody live or interview a video that I don't like. Who gives a damn? My issues shouldn't be your issues. If you don't like somebody, so be it. If I don't like somebody, so be it. But don't let my issues be your issues. Cause whatever issues I have, I got a reason. You get what I'm saying? But we grown. Nigga, come back over here. Yeah, nigga, I saw you over there. Jason, I saw you. Yeah, I seen you over there. Yeah, nigga, I saw you over there. That whole ass nigga chat yesterday, nigga. So, explain yourself. Explain yourself. Why you was over there? You cheating on me. You ain't got no business watching any other YouTube channel but mine. And if you watch somebody, they got to be on the approved list. It has to be channels that I rock with. If I see anybody in my chat that's with somebody else's chat that I don't rock with, it's gonna be consequences and repercussions. True. Like these, let me tell you something, bro. All jokes aside, these niggas be taking that shit serious. Like, bro, these niggas be taking that shit serious, bro. I'm like, my nigga, you do know we grown, right? We grown. We can watch whatever the fuck we want to watch. Like, for real though. You know what I mean? Like. So what? We can watch what we want to watch. Like, nigga got a right to watch what he want to watch. Yeah, but that nigga the ops. Why you over there with the ops? Why you over there with the ops? Man, sit your ass down somewhere. I got dudes over here in my chat getting blocked from other niggas' channels. They getting blocked from other niggas' channels because the niggas who they over there with, they don't like me, so they blocking them. I'm like, dude, nigga, you in your 40s, 50s, and 60s. You blocking, like, nigga, this ain't no dictatorship. Nigga go where you want to go at. You don't own these subscribers. Listen, some of these content creators, they act like they own y'all. Like, yeah, if you come over here in my chat and you a moderator or whatever, yeah, nigga, you got to be loyal and faithful to me. Dog, that's some whole shit. Do you know how bitchified that is? Grown men, dog. Grown men. Do you know how cunt coochie that is? That's what I like to say, cunt coochie. That's some old cunt coochie ass shit. Nigga, you that cunt coochie? You that cunt coochie. Come on, man. True. It is, man. Shout out to Nike. What she said they can only take notes if they're watching too. True.
I'm sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
Hey, you know, that's a good question. Wait a minute. How you knew I was over there unless you was over there watching? Was you watching? Was you watching him too? Yeah, now I wasn't watching him. I was watching you watching him. True. Hey, see, don't be asking me no crazy questions. I wasn't watching him. I was watching you watching him. True. See, that's different. See, that's different. I wasn't watching that whole ass nigga, Coach Malachi. That nigga's a bitch. I wasn't watching that whole nigga. I was watching you watch him. You see what I'm saying? Because I want to make sure, well, not sure, I want to make sure when you come back over here, when I pull you up in front of the committee, that you don't try to get out of this. I know what I saw. True. You was participating in the chat too. You was dropping valuable information. You was answering questions and stuff. Why you was so into the chat? Like, bro, like grown ass men and women. Man, grow up, man. It is what it is. Once again, this song is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. Y'all know what time it is, man. So y'all remember, anytime you having problems on YouTube, on the internet, you got a nigga sending you gun emojis, you got a nigga sending you drop the addies, you got a nigga sending you he got shooters, he gonna pull up, just send him over here to me. Tell him to call the coach, 530-494-9636. I do accept threats Monday through Thursday. Monday through Thursday, you can call me Coon, Uncle Tom, sell out. You can tell me drop the addy. You can tell me you got shooters. You can tell me I better not come to the fight. You can tell me I better not come to your city. I accept all of that Monday through Thursday. On Friday, Tenderoni Fridays, I do not allow threats. Threats are not permissible. We will be going live this Saturday, having a live fight party. I don't accept threats on fight parties. Sundays, I might accept threats, but that's normally a church day, so we try to save the threats from Monday through Thursday. So whatever you want to tell Coach, however many coons you want to call me, however many gun emojis you want to send, however many shooters you got, however many threats you want to threaten me, however many times you want to threaten me, please do it between Mondays and Thursdays. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, I'm off. True. See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Tenderoni Fridays. Once again, this song is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. Please subscribe to the newsletter. It's pinned to the top of the chat. That's so if anytime I go live or drop a video, if YouTube don't send out the notifications, you will receive an email from me reminding you, hey, we got a new video. Hey, this is the show coming out at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. See y'all tomorrow, man.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.